case he forgets.
Just
forgets
in
it
case
or
he doesn't
something.
confirm it.
Yeah. All right. Is this a horror game? Not exactly.
Not exactly, because somebody is afraid to play horror games.
I am.
You need to buy the new Resident Evil game.
Nope.
I bet you
Playing
that would
Dream
be a
from Your
good one.
Beautiful Poolside House. Yeah.
We're playing it in the cabana.
I got rid of the background. Sorry.
What? We can't have a black background.
We'll
That's
be in
not
the game.
fun.
It's not black. Well, the game will be behind us. That's how it works.
Okay, that might
Like
be
that,
fun.
See?
That's
Now we're
trippy.
immersed.
I was in Chicago, and I went to this place called, it's like a Dave & Buster's type place. I think it's called GameWorks. And they had
they had one of those at Great Lakes Crossing for a while.
and they had a 3D
Thank you, Alec,
rumble
for letting me know.
seat
I got to alt tab real quick.
game that you played. It was awesome.
Cool. How'd you feel about it?
It was awesome. It was way cooler than I thought it was going to be.
Okay, so
The
I have
seat
never.
moved.
Can I stop messaging me, guys? Hey, I didn't win. I know you didn't win. Stop messaging me. This game's full screen, so alt tabbing it's really annoying. All right, so we're just gonna do a new game. Let me fudge one more time. I have to alt tab to get that smaller. Okay, now we're ready to start. And actually, when I say we're ready to start, we're not, because I need to fudging make Revlo double sloths, and I forgot to do that.
Pondus wrestling was pretty. It was okay today. Wasn't the best performance of my team, but there was one kid who had there were some positives, so it was.
Hang on one sec. I gotta restart Revlo.
It was good.
To change the sloths. Okay, double sloths is on. Go on, Tyler. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. It's just about high school wrestling anyway. I don't know. I appreciate that Pondus asked.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was a little exhausting, but we some good things happen, some bad things happen, so you just take the good with the bad and plow forward and get back to work on Monday.
Hi, Ed.
Howard? Jesus, it's 2 a.m. What the hell are you doing here?
Mind if I come in first?
We're British.
Of course.
Hyper Sloth.
Come
I
on.
know. I pointed that
Call
out.
today Hyper Sloth Day.
Well, you could, because it's double sloth.
Coffee, if you don't mind. Thanks.
Here you go. Dry off with that. Tell me, what's going on?
So when I launched this game, the default language is
English?
it was Dutch.
Oh,
I went into language settings and it was Dutch was the language. I was like, oh no, we don't want that.
that's cool.
That was interesting. I thought.
Well, yeah, we wouldn't
That's
know what was
interesting.
happening.
Well, yeah. Do you want to go first? By the way,
Nope.
I kind of just took control because I've been doing stuff. But
To be quite honest, I'm totally fine just being a co-pilot.
you're going to play.
Ugh.
Good thing I have you on the stream. You don't even like playing video games.
I do. I love playing video games. I like playing
Dream again.
Madden.
I really should turn the TV off.
I like playing Dead by Daylight.
Became
Counter Strike when
Casper.
I'm just the head.
This is too sensitive. Hold on.
Whoa,
What?
that's cool.
The mouse is way too sensitive.
Are you gonna plug in the controller for me?
No. That's a little better. Yeah, it's better. It's still too sensitive though. What type of game is this? It's like a open exploring game, I think. Like a lot. Oh, what?
I would
Let me do
imagine
that.
it's similar to the game that we played last time.
Chinese food. It's stuck in there though.
You became a Casper. What does that mean?
He's talking about when I had a green shirt on. I was a floating head,
Oh,
and I said I
yeah.
was cosplaying as Casper. Cooking for one premiere.
TV
Look at that guy.
guy.
Look how happy he is. The rotating it like doesn't make sense. It's not like a good.
Well, maybe there's gonna be clues that have things on the back of
Tyler
them.
plays Dead by Daylight. Not consistently. He just has a couple times.
Yeah, I've only played it here.
Yeah. How do I turn this
Well,
off?
when's
You just
another
touch
show
the.
ever finished, Howard?
Oh, I was
You
trying.
gotta
to
go on your remote, man.
I was trying to click play. What?
You gotta find your remote. You can't. It's not a touchscreen TV.
Dude, it's off. Like, what do you
Turn
want?
the TV back on. And then now go find a TV remote.
Oh, dude, we have internet modem. Dude, my foot's in the Chinese. I was told it has scary parts, but it's not like inherently a scary game. I can't even pick up the remote.
Oh,
I'm wasting time.
it's a chip.
All right. How do I turn off lights?
Can you play the piano?
I don't know. Can I? Ooh, let me see if I can play my song. No, it's not precise enough. Or maybe you can only press the major keys. I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and do that. Yeah, let me...
You better believe when it's my turn, I will.
We're probably going to be in a dream by the time it's your turn. Probably won't even be here.
Can you play chess?
I don't know. I want to turn off the lights because we're going to bed, so... Can't play chess.
Can't play
It's
chess.
not a very convenient place to play chess anyway. The modem's in the way.
That's a good point.
All right, we're done with that. Ah!
You have a jukebox.
Oh, I thought we lived in like an apartment, but apparently we live in like a house. Now there's another light on here. I feel like this should just be an open floor plan, like into this living room. Yeah, I thought we lived in like an apartment, but apparently we live in a house.
Lights. Turn them off.
Dude, I already know that,
Electricity
man.
bill was huge last time.
Let me make sure that all the lights are off down here.
Yeah, right, Pondas?
Okay.
What kind of cheap game won't let you play the
The-
piano properly?
Let me know if anything volume-wise is off, like if we're too quiet, the game's too loud, etc., etc.
There are a lot of rooms in this house.
Man, I'm so tired. Like I'm not
Scoff.
tired all the time.
Dude, look at our hair.
Oh no, you got a haircut.
His room's got that clock that ticks. It's awful.
This looks like a child's room. To me.
Hope it's a good dream tonight. Last night's was a little weird.
Is Revlobot not on? All right, I'll look at it in a second. It's the what's up, DV? How you doing, man?
DV. I got recognized today. A girl came up to me and was like, "Hey, do you work for Clash?" I was like,
Where were you?
"Yeah,
At the meet?
at the school, yeah."
And she knew you were Elk?
Yep, she knew I was Elk.
Let me restart Revlo. Hold on. Yeah, it didn't even say it was leaving when I just clicked kill, so. That's cool. Good for you. I'm waiting for the day I get recognized on the street.
It's pretty weird. I've been recognized 3 times.
Really? What are the other 2 stories?
One, I was at a bank, and the guy was like, "Hey."
Sure, there are more cubes every time I come here.
I feel like the sensitivity is different.
Something about cubes.
You didn't
pence.
finish the story.
Yeah, it was at the bank, and a guy goes, "Hey, are you the caveman?" I said, "Yep." He goes, "Oh, cool."
Hold on, it's way too sensitive. I don't know why it's so much more sensitive here than it was outside of here. Wait, what? No, Revlobot, shut up. There's no giveaway right now. That's it. Oh, I didn't click finish. We drew a winner. I didn't click finish, though.
I like one.
Okay.
And then the second time I was at the Detroit Zoo. Like,
Now it's
that
not
was a funny
sensitive
one
enough.
because that one was like, whoa.
I want to hear it.
No, it was just funny that I was at the Detroit Zoo
Why is that any funnier than the bank?
because it's the zoo. And like the bank was around like where Clash runs shows. The Detroit Zoo,
Okay.
that's
Fair.
like, you know,
Royal Oak, yeah. Oh, I can sprint now. I feel like I shouldn't be over in this void area. Maybe I feel like
There's
these
a lot of
platforms have to
cubes.
be doing something.
can DV have a sloth back? He spent sloths. Jerome, you missed the drawing. He's a guy that's around. Or
He doesn't
she.
play Dead by Daylight. It's a guy. Oh, I guess I can go here. What was I gonna say? Can someone check sloths? See if it's up. Zoo is better than the bank.
Yeah.
It's a very bright game.
I like zoos. What do you think about
The
zoos?
sensitivity like resets every time you load into a new area is what the problem is. That's awful. Well, I guess we're just stuck with the sensitivity
Pondus.
then.
Checked it for you.
There we go. It should be up. Cool. I think these rocks are going to come out. I knew it. I saw that in the trailer.
God, it's hot. It's like it's greenhouse. At least
This
it
is a
looks
sauna.
humid.
Yeah. I don't know what's in there, though. I don't know what we're supposed to be doing, so. I don't know what, like, the goal is of this game or
Oh,
anything.
very handy. So, which way first?
Let's start with the one that says 1, which is this way.
So what do you think of?
Well,
Ooh.
it doesn't look too inviting down there. Who would even build something so unwelcoming?
I wouldn't say this is unwelcoming.
It's kind of pretty in the light.
Right. Maybe I shouldn't be down here. Because maybe that was like a warning that it's about to be scary. Uh-oh, there's... Okay. Who doesn't like the zoo? This is okay.
Some people don't. Some people. I have mixed feelings about it sometimes.
Really? I
But
thought
I
you
love
really
it.
liked the zoo. I thought
Oh
you like...
gosh, it's my favorite place.
Yeah, I thought you were like...
These wires lead to. Is
I thought you were,
someone living down here?
I thought, there was one time you were talking about the different zoos, like in Ohio and
Mhm.
like Chicago and stuff.
And then I went to the Brookside Zoo in Chicago. It's a good zoo. Right, see, Theo's right. Like, it's a little. Sometimes, I'm like, eh. You see a tiger or a cheetah?
The idiot.
It's a sloth.
Password and login details to the screen. So much for security.
Oof, the whales are rough.
Oh. Whoa. DRX 298. Is that a sloth? That's locked. I think that's off. No. Not right now. I feel like we were supposed to read stuff like this, and I just don't want to. Do you want to?
No,
I didn't think so. Did you scoot back since we
No.
had discussed scooting up?
I
before?
thought I'm in the right spot. I think you scooted forward.
Well, I have to use the keyboard. Win a free car. I just don't want to read this stuff.
Oh,
Here we go. Please enter your command. What's my command?
that's crazy. Theo.
Dang it. Okay, well, I don't know what the command is.
I don't know what we're supposed to be doing.
Me neither. Maybe I should just leave this for now. I logged in, but then, like... I mean, it would probably help if we read literally anything.
Oh, native commands for employees. Check the containment
Test. Containment test. Containment test.
You got to do it. It said case sensitive.
Did it?
Yeah, you jabroni.
Test like that?
I have no clue. I didn't really look.
You jabroni. What's a jabroni?
It's like a, I don't know.
I typed that. Containment test. That's what I typed. Containment test. You're a
Huh.
liar.
Light int.
I can't even type that key. It's not letting me type the little arrow thing, the greater than or less than sign. Light. Oh, I just light int. Okay, let's try that. Int.
Huh.
Well, I think we lost. Back out. That's what I want. Let's just go into a different room for right now. That's blocked off. Oh, I can jump. Who knew? We move so fast, dude. And I'm gonna go the other way in that room. You broke the dream computer?
Whoa.
I wonder if that's just this area. Yeah, it's just this area. Am I gonna die right now? It's happening. Yeah, it's just that area. Is like... I don't know how to read this.
Hands and knees, I guess.
Okay, I don't even have to crouch. I don't even have to crouch, okay. Dead end. I feel like I don't know anything about what's going on. And I almost felt like that was the point before. Like I didn't want to know what was going on. Oh, am I leaving now? Is this back where I started?
You left the catacomb.
What's this thing over here? What's that?
I don't know.
I can't climb stuff. This game is confusing. Oh, maybe I can. Oh, get up there. I can't like crouch jump or anything. Alright, that's not happening. What? Okay. I feel like...
see something up on that cliff. Looks like I'll need to drop down from above to get it, though.
It's a dream. Grow wings.
I feel like... I'm on chapter 4 now, apparently. Like, the game is... I've not played this before. Neither has Tyler. Like, I feel like... part of the game is just, like, exploring and stuff. So I just kind of want to, like, run around. But I don't know if there's, like, parts to maps I'm missing or something, you know? Oh, is this an exit? Should I go through that? But how do you feel about it?
No.
Don't go through it? I feel like the answer is no there too, but... Okay, now we're in a different area. The hollow... viewing point. Sounds like something I'd want to do to get to that little thing. I heard this game was unfinished.
Big. I'm never going to find anything useful.
You read what Jen said?
Yeah.
I get asked to stay stuff.
I will at some point.
Here we go. I got a map.
Having a map should help me find my way around.
Psychic paper.
Not that it looks like there's much to see.
I'm disappearing into the sand. If you look at the stream. I'm back.
I hope you have fun with that. How do I look at the map is a good question. I'm pressing buttons.
Maybe you should play with a controller.
Well, it'll just be worse. Oops, controls.
I'm kidding.
Let's jump. Mouse scroll up. Use inventory item. F maybe. I hit F though. What? That's not what I want. Oh, I see. That's not what I wanted. This was supposed to be VR? What? Why do I, no, I didn't want this. I want the fudging map. That's what I want. Probably. I don't have VR stuff, sorry. Alright, it's a map. Where are we? Maze entrance. I don't know where I am, though. Hang on. Oh. Okay, I have to face that way. It doesn't get that dark when you look at the sun, okay? Things don't get that dark. I don't know where we are. Oof. Let's think here. There's 3 intersections. What area in here has 3 intersections? Lots of them. We're not really near a cave. All right, we're just gonna go this way. Oh,
So much like in 203 at uni. Am I a bedrock?
at uni. This music's pretty lit.
Yeah, the
All those TVs remind me of the media storage room at university.
Wow.
A thingy. Ah! Arcade. To see or play an arcade machine in your dream can symbolize fun times from your childhood. You may be looking for the comfort and safety. Oh, it's like one of these things. That makes sense. Did you believe in like when you would read like if you dreamt about this, it meant this, like stuff like that? No, you don't buy it. Why not?
I believe in real things like Bigfoot. Oh.
I need to get. Here's an idea. Okay, Tyler, you play for a minute. I'm gonna get a different XLR cord and try and replace it. Okay.
I believe in real things like Bigfoot. Okay, you can hear me now.
Right, but it's gonna cut out again. So you play for.
I don't even know
a
how to
couple
play.
minutes. You look around.
ASWD.
Yep, and then shift is running. It's really sensitive on the mouse, so you'll get used to it.
I'm going this way. You said shift? Just grow dream rings. Right. Dream wings. The catacombs oasis. The hollow is where we were. Viewing point. We were in the catacombs graveyard. That's this way. That's blocked off. The other way. Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster, you know. Real things, Dawkins. Does this work? Oh, yeah. I'm way in the red. Alright. I lost where I was. Whoa. That's like... feels like an existential discussion. We never knew where we were in the first place.
Okay. This is now a Tyler stream.
I'm telling you what.
Bloody
Just kind
What are you
of...
telling me?
I think I'm lost. Well done.
No, I'm going to the catacombs.
Oh, hey.
These are the Oasis catacombs. See, there's gibberish written all over this.
So things in another language are gibberish. Is that what you're saying?
Huh?
Things in other languages are just gibberish.
Usually.
Is that insulting to people that speak other languages or that don't understand English? But like, you know,
Probably.
how do you feel about being in a disrespectful American?
Pompous. But
Are you a millennial?
there's a
technically, or
new
no?
streamer in town. The beard is trilling the show.
Are you technically a millennial or no?
You do believe so.
You are.
Yeah, because I'm definitely not a Gen X person. Generation X is before me.
When is the cutoff of that? Does someone want to look it up? I
I
looked it
don't-
up at work once.
I don't think that there's... Like, I think you'll get a different answer. Depending on where you look.
Well, dude, Tyler, remember last time he was on the stream, he played Left 4 Dead 2, and I just left the room because I had to go to the bathroom, and you guys just wanted Tyler to play anyway. So Tyler just played by himself. And funny enough, I watched a couple of the previous Dawkins and Tyler streams this past week at work, just because it passes time pretty quickly, turns out. Because I've been listening to like podcasts and stuff as well. And yeah, I don't think Tyler said one word that entire time I was gone.
Really?
Yeah, you were so like try hard, but you like weren't good at Left 4 Dead 2, but you were trying so hard to like try and not suck that you were like focused and like didn't really say anything the whole time.
Oh.
Millennials are Gen Y born 19. Wait, what? No, that's wrong. Oh, millennials and Gen Y are the same thing. So yeah, we're both millennials then, I guess, according to that.
Right. The ones after us were born in 96. iGen, Gen Z, Centennials.
You know, the people born in 2000 are graduating high school this year. How does that make you feel, Tyler?
Oh.
People hate it? I saw reviews that said it was pretty good. So we must have been reading different reviews.
Yeah, but we were talking
Oh, we
about
were here
Dawkins'
already, yeah.
music taste. And it's known fact confirmed Dawkins has poor taste.
What does that have to do with anything anyone typed in chat? Or did you just want to say that?
No, we just looked at the reviews of this game. People hate it.
Oh, and I like stuff people hate is what you're saying?
No, I'm kidding.
Tyler's 42.
I'm 30. I just turned 30. I am an old man, though. Sometimes I feel 40.
He has the mobility of more than a 42-year-old.
This ain't No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky. Did you play No Man's Sky?
Yeah, my brother bought it. He was so excited. And then he's playing it, and he's like, he played it for like 2 hours and was like, this is the dumbest game I've ever played in my life.
Well, yeah.
And then he bought Ark,
And
and he loves Ark. Ark is like
Okay.
what No Man's Sky should have been, but you don't even get to explore it. Like
Yeah.
space.
this is
you
the
know?
part that gets you get like tripped up. Like the deeper you go or something. Remember?
Oh yeah. So we
I
need
guess
to
you could just
explore
keep
this.
going,
Yeah.
I feel like you should be going faster though. Not by clicking. It's usually not how you run in games.
Maybe I should have
You're gonna die.
taken those signs.
You gotta sprint, dude.
Seriously.
Still not click. It's shift. There you go. I think you went the wrong way. Turn around.
No, I'm going to the blue area.
That's not the way you need to go. Doesn't matter. If we die, oh well. It's mixed overall, but recently it's mostly... Oh, really? Oh, well, we're here. We're here now.
There you go, Pondus.
I'm in my 30s crew, Tyler. In the 30s crew, whoops. I couldn't even read the sign. I didn't know how to read the sign. He said take those signs seriously, but I don't even know how to read it.
I don't know where I'm
And
at.
Tyler's lost, so...
And I keep clicking.
You do keep clicking. Every time I say we should run, Tyler clicks the mouse, by the way. $100 for a game like that. If No Man's Sky and Ark had a baby and you could go into space and it would generate new planets, that would be sick.
Yeah. It really would. I like Ark. I'm considering buying a PS4 literally just so that I can play it with
Is he playing... He's playing it on PS4?
Yeah.
Does he still play stuff on the computer or not really?
No, very rarely. We have this. It's the most geeky game you could ever imagine. It's like a pro wrestling booking simulator. So, and we have that. And we play that. And I play
On the
XCOM.
computer?
Yeah, and I play XCOM once in a while.
Do you you customize the people in XCOM? No?
Oh yeah,
You
in
do?
XCOM, I love. Oh, it's one of my favorite things.
Do you customize it your friends or am I in there?
No, I haven't played it in a very long time. I haven't played it in a very long time.
To be fair, I played it before I knew you, so you weren't in mine.
Right. And
But,
to be
but
fair,
you know me now.
Well,
Have you played it since I knew you?
I have.
Then you're a scumbag.
To be honest, there's like 3 people.
How's there 3 people?
There's like 3 friends that I do. I do my brother,
Mm-hmm.
I do Gabe, and I do Eric. Those are the guys I went to high school
So I haven't
with.
made it into the list yet. You just keep remaking them over and over?
Yeah.
If you have more than...
Well, no, once they
if
die.
you have more than 3 people, you just make Dylan 2, Eric 2.
No, once they die, they're dead. The
So what do
goal
you
is
do
to
after
keep
that?
them- Well, then
Because
it's
they
just like
die for
normal
sure.
people.
Because there's no way you keep
Right.
them alive that whole time.
Then it's normal people.
Then it's just the regular people. You don't
Yeah.
customize them?
Well, I customize what they look like, but I don't customize
The name?
the name. Because they get cool nicknames. Like on their own. They like earn them. I'm lost.
That's interesting
think
that
you
you
should
say
play.
cool. How am I supposed to find the way any better than you did?
I don't know.
I'd be like, no, Alexi, why do you try and snipe the guy? You fool? Yeah. That's the way you do
Hondas,
it.
it's great to meet you. Feel free to fall asleep. I don't know what time it is in England, but
What was I gonna say? That's what I did. I streamed XCOM a very long time ago, but it was like, yeah, once you died, you're done. Alexi does this thing where he will make you, and then if you somehow I made my way out there. I just followed the outskirts until I found an opening. But he'll make people, and then when they die, he'll make that person junior, and then that person the third when they die,
idea.
like that. So you keep track of how many times they die and stuff. The right side of the wall meme. Well, I mean, that's what I did. I just followed the outskirts until I saw that opening. But I don't know how to read this map. Is the thing.
Jeez, 3 a.m. I have to call people sometimes from different countries.
For your job.
Yeah. Australia was the biggest time difference. I would call them at, I think it was 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. our time.
I think it's
And
like a 12-hour difference.
And it would be 6 a.m. their time the following morning.
Right.
It was pretty cool. I felt like I was time traveling.
Yeah, so we
Talking
can't
to the
get... This is where it wants... This is out, technically, but it's blocked. So I don't know what we should be doing necessarily. You're cut off, by the way.
But if you're interested, Jen, the game that we play, the pro wrestling one, is called Total Extreme Wrestling. It used to be Extreme Wrestling.
1,
something.
2.
But it's it's like you get a promotion and just you gotta be a real big pro wrestling fan to enjoy.
This is not... Do you get to create the wrestlers or not? Wrestlers?
You can. I like to just let the world populate, though. And
You
then
don't
try
make
to
yourself and try and make yourself the heavyweight champion?
No, because that's exactly what I would do.
Was Justin Maine... You guys aren't going to understand what we're talking about for a second here.
Yep.
Was Justin Maine's quit thing, retiring thing, was like a
Yes.
scam?
No, that was legit.
Then why'd he come back and win?
He stepped away. I don't know.
For fudging 0 shows, he stepped away. Was
2.
It was 2 shows he was gone? Then why'd he come back and immediately win?
That's not a decision that I made. It's not a decision that I was a part of.
So, for context, when we're talking about Clash here, so this is where Tyler wrestles. And Tyler used to be the heavyweight champion.
Pondus is a trooper.
And then he lost it to somebody else. And
I
now,
never lost it, to be fair.
to be fair, he didn't lose it.
To be fair, it was taken from
He
me
got screwed out of it, etc.
by the mad scientist of maneuvers.
And then so the mad scientist had it, and then the mad scientist, just this last show, lost it to Justin Maine, who I will forever dislike because he kicked Tyler in the face and almost knocked him out. Or technically did knock you out or something. Like you said, you blacked out for a sec. So anyway, right, that's what I'm saying.
He's a
Jen.
very good...
He made a YouTube video about how he was like stepping away from wrestling for, I don't know, did he say for a bit or did he even say just...
I think he said for a bit. And to be fair, Justin Maine is a good guy, very talented wrestler. I don't want this to be on the internet and him find it and be...
Well, I mean, I like him more than other wrestlers. I'm just saying he's tainted forever because when he kicked you in the
head.
face.
Yes. It'll be a memory that I will never forget, but I've worked with him several times since. And
he didn't knock you out.
And he didn't knock me out. Totally. And he's a cool guy. He always has cool t-shirts.
You have a cool t-shirt.
I have a really cool t-shirt.
How many of those
I didn't
have you
wear
sold?
it. How many have you sold?
How many have we sold here? Maine spelled M-A-Y-N-E, I think. But I make him Justin Payne.
That's right.
I mean, to be fair, if Tyler were to actually wrestle Justin Maine or fight Justin Maine, Justin Maine wouldn't stand a chance. I wouldn't think. What do you think? He's really strong, but he's just not as big as you. Not even close.
Right. I think it depends.
Because he's really buff, but...
Yeah. I think if you go with...
I don't know how to read this thing. What does that say? Carbon? That's not what I want. He didn't knock you out. What were you saying?
Well, I don't know. Part of it is that you're supposed to keep up the secrets of pro wrestling, so I can't really...
Well, I'm not supposed to... First of all, no one in this thing,
Sure.
in this chat, is going to ever go to a Clash show.
You're exactly right.
Secondly, just this Kid 55. Did I tell you about the This Kid 55 meme?
That you kept tweeting.
I kept making him tweet at you.
And then he said he finally got him.
Any better. Then we got him to tweet at you, yeah.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? But I mean,
Yeah.
so no one even knows who Justin Main is. So
Sure.
I want you to tell me, would you beat him in a fight or not? Like outside of fake wrestling.
Ugh.
Do you think Justin Main's ever gonna watch this stream?
No, he never will.
Then exactly.
So it would be interesting to see what the result would be. If I was a betting man, which I'm not, and I was an outsider looking in, I would put my chips on Elk.
Okay.
Just
Why don't
knowing.
you want to say, yeah, I beat him? I beat him.
Well, because.
Why are you hesitant to say that? Like, what does he
Well,
bring to the table?
Well, first of all, sure.
Besides
Okay, good
just being
point.
Buff or whatever. Like,
He's in
you
good
have
shape.
MMA experience.
Yes.
You know judo.
Yes.
You know wrestling.
Yes.
What does he know?
He's in very good shape. Cardiovascular shape.
Cardiovascular shape. Yeah, I don't know how
So
to.
he has. So I would say if the fight lasted longer than 10 minutes, I'd be in deep trouble. If the fight, which it probably wouldn't, last less than 10 minutes.
It wouldn't last less than. You don't think you can knock him out?
I mean, it wouldn't last 10 minutes. I mean, it wouldn't last 10
You
minutes.
beat him up before 10 minutes is up.
I would be declared the victor, I think. And,
Before 10 minutes.
yeah.
Then why are you so hesitant to say?
Well, because that doesn't. I don't like to say that I would beat up people.
Why not? That's like you've earned the right to say that. Me, I haven't earned the right to say that on anything. But you've literally fought in MMA. You know wrestling. You know judo. You're a large man. You have the right to say you can beat
I would say that I have more experience in fighting than he does. So yes,
oh, my mic
I would probably win.
My mic stopped there. Dang. Missed my sentence. That really sucks that the mics are cutting out a lot. Sorry. Maybe I need to get like another XLR cord. Like 2 more rather. Just find 2 more and just get 2 more. Because these ones are apparently not good. What I said was, so I'll repeat what I said. I said that you have actual MMA
Yes.
experience. You
He
know
doesn't.
wrestling. You know
Yes.
judo.
He
You're
doesn't.
a large man.
Yes.
I think you have the you have the right, or I guess the ability to say you could beat people up. Me, on the other hand, like, look at me. I'm just this 5'8", 145-pound skinny boy,
Right.
tiny boy trying to grow,
TBTG.
and I couldn't beat anybody up, pretty much, unless besides your best wrestler in high school.
So I would agree with you that I have the experience and that gives me an advantage.
Yeah.
But I don't think anybody deserves the right to say I could beat somebody up.
I don't know about the right, but you know what I mean.
But
like,
yes,
you
if
have you have the
A fair assessment would be that yes, the chances of me winning that confrontation would be.
It's like, I almost feel like it's like if someone was like, are you a good Left 4 Dead 2 player?
Yeah. Okay.
I've earned the ability to say, yeah, I'm a good Left 4 Dead 2 player.
Okay.
Like, I'm
that's
not,
fair.
yeah, like you've put in the time, you have the resume on paper,
Mm-hmm.
you can say I'm good at fighting, or I could beat this guy up, etc.
Right.
Whereas I can say I have the Left 4 Dead 2 resume, I've put in the time, I can say I'm good at the game.
Okay, that's fair.
That's what I'm relating it to, at least. Like, you've earned the ability to say yeah.
Yes. Okay. So then, yes, I would say that I would. As far as what we're drinking, it's
So
the
confirmed
blue.
Tyler would beat up Justin. Bieber. Okay, now what are we drinking?
It's the blue drink in the cantina of Star Wars.
I hate that you said that.
The blue milk or whatever it was. Why do you hate that I say it? Because I'm old and I made an old
You
person
made a
reference.
Star Wars meme. I don't like Star Wars that much. It's Voltage. It's Mountain Dew Voltage.
Tastes like a galaxy far, far away.
That's so cringe.
What the hell is this thing?
If I was typing in this chat right now, I would type this.
That's cool. I don't know what that
You know
is.
what that is?
I'd be like, oh, thanks, Dawkins.
You know Shirani? The Lonely Island character Shirani?
Yes.
That's who it is.
That's funny.
People say
Alec.
it. People say it when it's like cringe, pretty cringe.
I do this.
Yeah, that's like, well, that's basically what that face is, more
Yeah.
or less. Let's just go somewhere else.
Me and my brother were watching.
Ooh, a thing.
We're watching. Do you remember the show Maid?
Yes.
So
My neighbor growing up was on that show. Continue.
No way.
Yeah,
What did he get made into?
It was a girl, but I'll finish
what
your
did she
story
get? Okay.
and then we'll.
So we're watching Maid, and it was an episode where the kid, of course, wanted to be like a ladies' band because after a while, that's all they wanted to do. So the kid wants to get made into a ladies' man. Now they're all big giant Ronnies. And so the guy trains him. He goes on this date, and it's a pretty successful date, and it's going well and everything. And then he takes the girl home, and he's like holding her hand.
I think you told me the story actually.
And he goes in for a kiss, and she's like, I think she gave him a kiss on the cheek. And as he's leaving, he goes, all right, well, I love you. And this is the first date that they went on. And you could see her face, the trainer's face, and me and my brother just go, ugh. Like, oh.
Wait, what?
Poor guy.
Oh, I misunderstood this, I think. So when I was trying to make this pattern with the graves, but I'm noticing when I turn this on, for example, like this one would have to be off, right? This far one. When I turn that off, it like switches. Like that one turned off now.
Oh.
So maybe I just need to make a different pattern. So I guess I'll just keep trying to.
Or maybe that's like telling you what it lights up.
Maybe. Actually, that sounds right too. Now that I think about it, that makes sense. Let me beta test it with this one, actually.
Nope.
Nope, because that did not. Maybe it lights up every other. No. Yep, I don't know. So let's try this again.
Well, what about that one's not connected to any of them?
I really hope Uncle Ed doesn't materialize when I get this right.
There's one in the cave, it looked like.
Wonder if I just have to do it fast enough. Oh, that turned off. There's one in the cave?
To the right? No.
Okay,
Nope,
well this isn't
I was wrong.
your neighbor. Oh, my neighbor. So yeah, she was unmade. She went to Grand Valley. It was when she was at Grand Valley. Her and her 3 roommates were all on it.
Oh.
And they were
Beauty queens?
they were kind of obnoxious females, and they wanted to be made into like
Beauty queens.
like tough. They wanted to like shed their
Oh.
girly girl.
And become tough.
Right. Even though they're not really girly girls, they were more just like obnoxious.
Okay.
But they wanted to like show that they were tough, basically. And so they wanted to do a tough mudder. Was their goal.
Oh.
So they trained for a tough mudder. And I don't understand how this works, by the way. So that was their thing. They trained for a tough mudder. And that's pretty much it. They ended up doing it win-win at the end.
Oh.
I don't know. It was kind of painful to watch. She was really annoying. Like I not like when she was younger, but like on the show and what I hadn't seen her in a very long time because I mean we moved. That was back when we were further south on like 8 Mile, and yeah, like we moved when I like graduated high school basically. And I mean once we got old enough, we like played games in the neighborhood together, but other than that, we weren't like friends or anything. So I hadn't talked to her in years or seen her in years, and she was pretty obnoxious.
A tough mudder pondus is an obstacle course that's like supposed to be really hard where you climb things and it's muddy and there's like a barbed wire thing you gotta crawl under.
It's basically it's like an obstacle course, but it's like a long. It's not like one little. It's like a long run, and in between the run is like obstacles you have to do like periodically. So imagine like a 5K. I don't know if it's 5K, but like you're doing a 5K run, but instead of just running, there's periodical obstacles that are really obnoxious that you have to do.
How do you know that this is even correct? So
I
there's
don't.
3 rolls. Okay, let's
assess.
really do this for a second.
There's 4.
So there's
4.
wait,
there's
wait.
3 rows of 4, which is how
Okay.
many there are there.
Okay. So it looks like the black dots mean they're out,
I would assume so.
and the white dots mean they're on.
I would assume so.
So when you click that,
it didn't turn on what it's white here because that back one's not on. Charles, you don't even have. Well, you do have Dead by Daylight, but you don't even play it. I don't feel bad for you. It's called the Mud Run here. Yeah, there's different ones that are more or less the same thing. So anyway, go on. Let's continue thinking about this.
I've lost it. What do you think?
I don't know.
I have no idea because it's all different every time.
Right, like it doesn't.
Is it like a circuit? It's clearly like a circuit because those look like plugs.
What?
They look like they're plugs that are plugged into something. Right?
I don't know. I wonder if I go like. Yeah, I just don't understand how it works.
Right, because if you get one right, what does that mean? That doesn't mean you got them all right.
I just don't get it. Maybe touching one of those lights up the following white dot. Well, that's what I was thinking too. Is this one does? Oh, just kidding. It doesn't. You know what it does? It fucking toggles it. It doesn't necessarily light it up. It probably toggles it. So it's not like it just like will turn on. You're probably toggling it. So if it's already on, it's turning off.
And it's doing it to those 3 specific ones. So let's see.
Doing it to. So let's see if that one toggles. So they toggled. That one turned off. That one turned on.
Oh.
So it's toggling it. So
we have to turn them all on somehow.
So let's start with trying to get this one to toggle. So if I want this one on, that one on, that's on already. So then I want this corner one on. It's already on. Well then shoot. Then we gotta get everything else to turn off, right? So if I want this one will be fine to turn off. I don't remember the layout well enough. That one. Okay. Off to a good start right now. We gotta turn off that one somehow. This one, I think. Then that one turned on though. So now what's on left? What's left that's on? These two we gotta turn off. But then
But I think we need to turn them all on. Like you're turning them all off. I think.
Well,
we
I'm
need
trying to
turn
make it
them
this
all.
pattern. This, and this on. These
Yeah, I
two.
don't know if that's because there's so many different patterns. I think it's just indicating which ones it toggles. And our goal is to turn them all on.
Okay, let's do this. Okay, there's that. Now. Let's do this one. Okay. We need...
So we need to turn on those 2 middles.
and this one. Hold on. Oh, I think I might get it right now. Not completely, but hold on. I'm onto something here. I got all of them except for those 2, which sucks because now it's not gonna work because each one toggles 3. Okay, hold on.
What's that?
Someone messaged me on Steam.
This music is epic, though.
It's gonna get real old real fast. It's already kind of getting old. It's the
Not
same,
me.
It's the
I
same
like
music
it.
we've been listening
I'm
to.
downloading the soundtrack. I'm gonna play it on a loop. Hey, Geist. Geist?
I say Guist. I don't know.
Goost? Geist.
What's this gonna do? If I go like this, then it's these 3 middle ones, which isn't helpful.
Yeah, but don't forget that if you toggle one on, it turns it on. So we might be looking at this completely wrong. You know what I mean?
I
you
just
shouldn't-
don't know. Yeah. where to start even.
I think we should start to the far left.
Okay, and do what?
And
Oh, you're no scoped. Right. My bad. He has 2 accounts. I forgot.
no scoped. Like that one time I no scoped that one guy in Counter Strike when you were
did no scope one.
you were the body and I was the gun.
You did no scope somebody.
That's right, I did.
You
And I
also
stabbed
You
somebody.
also knifed somebody. So what are we doing here, Tyler? Lead me through. Careful. Do you want us to take control here?
Mm-mm.
You sure?
I'll do this. You do the other part. All right.
It's gonna be miserable.
No, it's not. It's gonna be really fun. I think
I think it'll be way worse.
this is ultimate. We've decided.
Look how you're using WSID. You're using 2 hands.
Yeah, but
That's
look at
gotta be
how good
harder.
I could do. Look how good I can do.
Dude, that's gotta be terrible.
Look how good I am now. All right, we're infinitely better than we were 5 seconds ago.
I disagree. We're taking steps backwards here. Like, metaphorically.
That's right, teamwork.
He's
All
using
right.
WSID like this, by the way. Like instead of just having your left hand using WSID, he's like this. Like WSAD, like with 4 fingers.
Yeah, I have 2 on WA. I have 2 on SD, but I also have my thumb on shift and my pinky finger on spacebar. Spacebar. Pinky, middle, pointer, middle, thumb.
It's awful.
You
Makes
say
me
it's
uncomfortable.
awful, but why does it work so well?
It doesn't work so well. Let's run over there.
You forgot to click.
All you have to do is W. all you have to do is hold W even when we're moving. So it doesn't really prove my point if we go anywhere. Anyway, what are we doing with this puzzle?
We need to turn on those other 2.
Which one? Like the ones that are off?
Yeah.
I've gathered that. How do
Well,
do
if
it?
we click this one, that turns the middle one on.
So you
But
want
it
me to
turns
click
the other ones off. So wait a second.
Can you move around while I do that?
Whoa.
Let's go back to the beginning.
I wish
Go
this
back up
was
there.
VR.
Let's go there. Tyler, go right
I
there.
would puke if this was VR.
Tyler, just go right there. This is why it doesn't work, because you can't go anywhere but straight. We gotta go right there, Tyler. Just get us right there. Just get us to the beginning. We need to go to the first row of the puzzle.
Nobody likes this. Nobody likes seeing you be
Go.
mean.
Alright, stop.
Okay.
Nobody likes this.
Okay. See, when we worked together, Dawkins was the smart one. They legitimately call him a guru. And I was
That was my title.
I was a call the people. I was the person you talk to, a friendly voice on the other line. Dawkins is supposed to be the smart one.
Yeah, but I don't work there anymore.
I'm supposed
so
to be
I'm
the
not.
positive
But
influence.
now I don't work there, and you make more money than me. So what are we doing, Tyler? We were at least on the same level there when I worked there, but now you make.
Oh
more
no!
money. So now you
They
make
picked
much.
somebody to fast track, and it wasn't your buddy Elk.
They did. They wanted me to. They wanted me to join Tyler's team. I think I got asked before you did
Probably.
to join Scaled. I said no.
Well,
I wish they didn't call me Guru. I wish they would have said Smee. I was just the YouTube Smee is all I was. Smee stands for subject matter expert, by the way. That's all I was. I wish they would have used that title.
all right. Come on, Dawkins. Let's use our brain power together. So this is a puzzle. This is a logic puzzle.
Start from square one. This is what we call a puzzle. Now let's define puzzle.
All right. So we got to turn those 2 on. And we turn those 2 on. Well, let's just do it. Let's just turn these two on.
I'd like to point out last stream, by the way, I remember what Tyler and I have said on previous streams pretty well right now because it's still less than a week old in my brain. I said, how does it feel being almost 30? Because you hadn't turned 30 yet. And you said, good, smartest I've ever been in my life. So prove it.
So now let's turn this one on. Let's turn this one on. And let's turn this one on. What's up, Geest? Alright, do that one.
I'm just telling you how it is.
Right there. Right there. Right there.
This one?
I don't know what we're doing.
You're just hitting buttons.
Well, I'm having you hit the buttons.
No, you're pressing more buttons than I am.
I'm doing it with a purpose. I'm trying to walk over to these things.
I wonder, we could probably just look up the answer code.
Do we want to?
I don't know. We did in the Asylum game.
That's true. I'm on board.
You're on board?
Yeah.
Okay, let me make this windowed so I can alt tab easier though. Because right now alt tabbing is a pain in the butt.
Iron claw to Chris's leg.
That didn't even really. I've had worse pressure points.
What about that one? Ah!
I found out a while ago how to touch Tyler's rib. This was back at our old job. I used to just poke Tyler constantly.
I had bruises all over my body.
I figured out how to poke his rib. Cheaters, dude. We gotta move on. We gotta move on eventually.
Look at Dawkins uses Bing.
I use Bing. Yeah, you want to laugh it up, dude? Bing gave me fudging. That's how I changed my name on Xbox Live. Okay, I've gotten $15 free on Amazon for using Bing. So why don't you go laugh it up? Why are you fudging? There it is. There it is.
Get out of here.
Found his rib.
He gets underneath my boobie. It hurts and it's uncomfortable.
Underneath my boobie. I don't even know if there's really a walkthrough for this game because it's not a super popular game.
Look what Jerome did. He got.
Yeah, I don't even know if there's really going to be a walkthrough. No, Nightmare's not what we want right now. Because this is a different part of the game. That's one part of the game that we don't have. Or we're not two, obviously. Gameplay part 1. Here we go. We can just follow a video.
I guarantee you we went somewhere else.
Yeah, maybe we might need to He just now entered the dream. Okay, so we might have to go to the start of the fudging desert area. Let's do that. Let's start by
Wait.
Or do we want to just skip till I think he's going where? This is what we're looking at for I can get rid of the ticket thing. We're watching this. He goes to the sauna area that I knew about. But it looks like he won't even reach normal streaming hours. What do you mean? He's going to quit? Or are you saying he's just really roughing it right now? But he's already done more than normal streaming hours because he started at noon, Theo. Instead of 5 or whenever he starts.
That's nothing there.
Yeah, there's nothing there because I went in there and there's nothing there. So let's just skip ahead a little bit. He found the map. We found the map. He's going to go somewhere else. He's reading the map somehow. I don't know how. Keep going. We were in the arcade already. I think that's what that is. I really just care more about... Oh, snap, dude. Let's just go to this puzzle. Let's find where he does the puzzle. Is that here? Wait.
It's a graveyard.
Yeah, that's what we want. Ah! Here we go. Oh, he cut it just straight to there. All right, here we go. We need to... But he hasn't been up for more than 10 hours. Okay, we're gonna light up. To this one. That one's lit up. Okay. We're literally just gonna follow this. Light up that one. Light up that one. It's lit up. I don't know how you're supposed to like solve
Light up
this.
far right.
Yeah, we're looking up a guide. We've been staring at this puzzle for
Far left.
10 minutes. More than 10 minutes, maybe. It's lit up. His is just like perfect. You gotta go to the top right. What? It's already lit though. Uh-oh. This isn't gonna be as easy to follow as we want because we already fudged it up. I think. You turned that off.
Yeah. Okay.
Talia, what do I want to talk about?
He did it.
His just worked. But we're missing this one, that one, and not the top right one.
That's because we didn't
Fudged
do it in
it
the
up.
right order.
We fudged it up, so we can't even follow this.
Can we like walk backwards and it'll reset?
No, probably not.
Like it
How
won't
far should I
respawn?
go away? Yeah, like let's cross this line. There's no way it's just gonna reset. Yeah,
Did
it's
it?
still the 3 that we're missing. Which sucks because this is like close. Like that's gonna light one up. Now we're only missing. Alright, I guess we just have to use our brains. Like,
Oh,
I know, it sucks. It's fudging weekend. Reevaluate my life at 3:30. I don't blame you. Okay, so we need... This sucks, man.
I don't even know where to begin.
Me neither. That's the thing, is I don't know where to begin. Let's try doing this. And then... What's off right now? This one? That one. The corners and the top right. I'm so close. Like, I think I have... Oh, no. That's not right.
He's lit up the whole top row.
Yeah, I know. I'm close, but I'm not, like, good enough.
Well, wait a second now. Go back to that left one.
This one?
That one, yeah. Okay, because if you click that, oh darn it,
Mm.
it's gonna shut off the one that was.
Hold on.
Yeah, see, it's gonna shut.
I want to do
Shut
that,
off
and
the
I want
top
to
left.
do... I need one that also does that one. It isn't that. Like that. Okay. So now we have this corner off, that area off. Okay. I want to sleep with the journal. It's hard. Okay, I want to do that. And then I want to do... I think I'm going to get this eventually. That would be the hope, I guess. Okay. I feel like I'm like getting it. Like my brain's starting to kind of wrap my head around a little bit.
Nice.
But at the same time, I'm like, it's...
Making zero progress.
Yeah.
I mean it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it.
It's just hard.
It's a struggle.
That's not right, but hold on. I thought that did that one. Tyler,
Yeah.
what's something that you've learned in the last 6 months? Could be anything.
I learned how to use a Squarespace builder thing. Build your website on Squarespace. I learned how to do that.
How did that come about?
We're building a website.
Oh, for your comic book thing?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to talk about your comic book thing?
No, this is for video games.
But that branches over a bit.
Okay, well, a little bit, but I'm just making comic books with my brother and his friend, my friend. Making some comic books. We're gonna go to a Comic-Con. We're gonna set up the Great Lakes Comic-Con, and we're gonna have a website. And then eventually we'll probably do a Kickstarter because we sent it to some places and they definitely didn't want it. I shouldn't say definitely. We got a few letters, but they didn't want
Letters of what? Like what?
of rejection.
Oh, okay.
Tyler Elk 154.
This is, I haven't gotten anything done.
What have you learned? We didn't learn how to figure out this puzzle.
Nope, didn't. What is something I've learned in the last 6 months? You want to? No. I was gonna say you want to play, but you haven't been thinking about this as intensely as I have.
No.
I want that to be off. I can't think about what I've learned and think about this game at the same time. I'm thinking. I'd say. I mean, what was 6 months ago? August?
Alex says we almost had it. Yeah, 6
I mean,
months
what
ago.
is he saying that off of, though?
I have no clue.
Do you know the answer, Alec, or you're just saying like I was close? Like, it's had to. I feel like you were close. Yeah, like, what was it? August was 6 months ago,
August.
or was it June? July, rather. July.
August.
July, August. I would say.
I'm like Pondus. I'm falling asleep.
Wake up. Then.
I gotta squeeze you.
Do you want to wrestle? Would that wake you up?
No.
I'd say mentally I'm pretty different than I was 6 months ago. I would say something I learned was that I'm trying to think of how to word it.
You learn to listen to people in their 30s because they're super wise.
What are you talking about? What have you
No,
taught me in
I'm
the
just
last
kidding.
6
Because I'm 30.
Right. I watched, so one time, every once in a while, I get pretty down. And I watched a sermon one time when I was feeling really down. And I looked up just like self-pity sermon. And the sermon was pretty trash. Like, it wasn't even that great of a sermon. But I took away something she said in it, which was, you don't have to accept the invite to your own pity party. Like, when you get
Cool.
invited to your own pity party, and the way she worded it was like, when the devil invites you to the pity party, you don't have to accept it. And that's something that actually kind of stuck with me a little bit. It's like, because you know, when I'm feeling pretty down, it's because I'm like pitying myself or like looking for pity or something. But I kind of just like understood that you don't have to do that. Like, you don't have to pity yourself. It's entirely your choice. Like, it's entirely in your head.
Well,
What?
no.
So that's something. That's probably the biggest thing.
Well, that's a good thing to learn.
I'm only missing 3 blocks now.
Yeah, but how are you gonna get those 3 blocks on?
I don't know.
Well, if you click that middle one that's off, you're gonna turn on that one, and you're gonna turn on. You're gonna turn off more than you're
I'm
gonna turn on.
thinking here.
Maybe that's the logic. You say, how many am I gonna turn on, and how many am I gonna turn off?
Well, hold
And
on.
you should try to turn on more than you're gonna turn off.
Like, I feel like part of it is just guessing. You just have to guess, and then, like, eventually you'll just hit it. But obviously, that's not correct because we've been guessing for 15 minutes.
Well, there's 3 rows of 4, so that means there's 12 total. How many different combinations can you hit?
That's a good theory, actually. It's probably a good way to go about it. I want to do that, and I want to... No, I don't. What does this one do? Okay. Yeah. Now what? Oh my god, there's all but one. All but one are lit up.
Oh!
That hurts. Fudging hurts. Alright, well, let me kind of reset here. That's what sucks, is like I just got so close just now. I feel like I want to turn this off for no real reason. I just want, like, turn off. And then I'm going to hit this one. And then I'm going to hit this one more time. Alright, this is it. This is it. We're going to turn these on. And then we're missing that one. What other one touches that? This isn't good.
Google Dream Graveyard Puzzle.
Okay. Other people have Googled this. Graveyard puzzle. We're apparently on part 5.
No,
Why is his all
this
snowy?
Is a winter area.
This is all snowy. This isn't right.
I'm starting a new series. Kinda. When I say kinda, I mean I've already...
Oh, it's coming from there. I was like, where is that coming from?
That one over there. And this is going to turn on this one, as well as that's going to go off, and the one...
I can just do that. Oh, this game doesn't fit the screen anymore. He doesn't tell me that. Hold on. Alright. I feel like we should just go on to a different puzzle.
Sure.
So we're just going to spend all night doing that thing. And we're yet to solve a puzzle, by the way. There's that cave puzzle. There's now that puzzle. We haven't done any of them. I want to go to the cliff, wherever that was. Which looks like this. That's unhelpful. What do you want to talk about, Tyler? I was already here. At least you guys know there are more awesome lightbox puzzles. Lightbox puzzles. Yeah.
At least we have more puzzles to look forward to.
Wonder what the hollow is.
The hollow 1 of 4.
Right. Let's go that way again. I think I already went towards
This
it
is
once.
like the super place.
Oh, we went here once. Maybe let's leave this desert.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because that was an option that we passed up before. Maybe we'll get a different music. One of 5 of the same type of puzzle, right?
A girl played the flute for the national anthem today.
At
I'm not really
the
a
meet?
flute fan.
At the meet?
Mm-hmm. Not normally a flute fan, but she did a very good job.
She's just some high school girl.
When the
Yeah.
path looks agreeable, with walls showing strangers the way, when lucid turns intelligible, turning predator into prey.
Intelligible, that's illegible. Alright, and now we're in a different area now. Maybe just wake up. I want to just follow the regular hallways. I'm just gonna go a straight line. Think that'll work? Do you think it's just never ending?
Yeah, I think it's just gonna.
No, it's not just never. Oh, what? It's the beginning. Okay, so we're gonna go this way then.
That's back to the beginning.
No. Nope, we're going somewhere. Here we go.
You can peek and peer, squint and stare,
Ugh.
but you'll only see the future clearly when you are there.
Okay. Should we look up 50 deep questions for your significant other again?
No.
You and Diane ever read those?
No.
Why not?
Because we have real conversations. We don't need questions.
Wow, that's insulting. A little insulting.
A little insulting.
Hey. Thingies. Also, our feet are like rock hard. You notice that?
Yeah. I did just now notice that.
Whoa.
If enjoyment never falters and the passage never too long, then hope first never alters, so one can be told their own songs.
It's pretty. I guess. I don't really. I haven't listened to this now. Whoa!
Whoa!
Uh-oh. Oh, what? How's life with the kids, Tyler?
How's the wife and kids, Tyler?
Oh, sorry.
I don't have a wife and kids. But the girlfriend's doing well.
Whoa. When are you going to see her next?
Next weekend.
You don't have a meet next weekend?
Just for a day. The meet's actually a Friday night, which
is
is
that
crazy.
But he never completes.
It's a tournament.
Are they
The
called
Catholic-
tournaments on Saturdays or meets?
But well, it's a tournament is like something with rounds and like you advance within the tournament, whereas a meet is like a game. So like the Steelers play the Redskins, whereas the playoffs are a tournament where you advance. So anything like that would be considered a tournament, which Saturday is when you do those.
Okay. So that's tournaments on Saturdays.
Okay. Yep.
That was a question.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, it was awesome meeting you, Tyler. Take it easy, Pondus. Have a good night.
Awesome meeting you, Pondus. Very funny. She has funny comments. Really enjoyed it.
Trying to buy her a ring soon, right? Tyler doesn't like to talk about that. Tyler likes to date without committing to marriage, so.
That's a weird thing to say.
He likes to date without having anything as an end goal. Is that more accurate?
No, I don't like being like a heavy.
You don't like what?
No, I would say that I don't like feeling obligated to do anything.
Well, I mean, what is your end goal in dating anybody?
Oh, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you
That's
need
what I'm
one?
saying. That's what I'm saying. Is you have no end goal.
Right? Do you need an end goal? Can't you just date somebody because you like them?
An eye for the dream dweller. His hands do.
I don't know.
And then if it turns into something bigger, then it is. If it doesn't, then it doesn't.
Okay, but it won't ever if you have that attitude.
Yeah, but if you're open to it, I'm open to whatever's gonna happen.
But okay,
That doesn't mean I
Yeah.
want to talk. That doesn't mean I'm like
ready to start
jonesing
doing
for
it.
it.
Yeah. Okay. My point would be,
So listen to your backdrop.
it's one thing to say like I'm open to it. Yeah, like sure. But at some point, just being open to something will just always produce nothing. You know what I mean?
I don't know if that's true.
Like, at some point, tell him about the Mrs. Jockey. At some point, just being open to something isn't like, for example, like I was always open to joining a band. At some point, that's all it is. It's just being open to it. Nothing ever happens.
Well, that's isn't that a difference between being open to something and wanting something?
Help them, they will output their season's crop.
I suppose. But I'm trying to think of.
I'm
just saying
just
that
boy
like
talk, Jerome.
boy talk. No. We literally just started talking about dating. for listening. Hey, I'm not scared to do that. I do that all the time anyway.
Yeah, I just think there's a difference between if you want to be in a band, then yeah, you should act on that. But if you're just open to being a band, like if you're already actively playing music and then you're open to joining a band, but you're completely fine with doing your own music solo,
Like punk rock, man.
yeah, then that's different than saying, than like,
Does Diane feel the same way then?
well, I don't know.
Don't you think you should know that?
Not yet. I don't
You've
know.
been
I
dating
don't
for
know.
almost a year, dude. It'll be a year next month, right?
Yep.
I guess my point, then would be, and I'm not saying that anything negative here. I'm just saying dating is a little different because it involves now another person and their
Sure.
feelings. Whereas, like, you being in a band doesn't necessarily involve anyone else's feelings. So if we were to make that comparison, you know?
I guess that's true.
Because, I mean, so you and Diane never really talked about goals of what you would be looking for in the future? Never.
I don't think so, no.
That's interesting to me. Okay.
Yeah, no.
That's interesting. Whereas I went on a date with a crazy lady and she brought up marriage 4 times on the first date and I said, I'm never calling you again.
Right.
Like, yeah, there's a time and place to talk about that kind of stuff.
Jen does have a point. The band's feelings matter.
Yeah, but I mean, that's not... But if you're in the band, then the point that we were making about bands is already void. It's already invalid. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going.
Nobody does.
Comparing dating to playing the drums. Speaking of Campbell Scott, he does actually play the drums.
Well, what do you think, Pondus?
Sleep is needed. Yeah, Pondus. I feel like... I don't know. To me, at least, and this is just my perspective, I feel like dating is pointless if you don't eventually...
Want to get married.
Right. I just don't see the point in dating if that's not eventually the goal, or at least... Like, that just... Because that's the only place it can go, right?
No.
Where else can it go?
You could just date. You could just be in a relationship without getting married.
I guess. I don't know. I just...
Or you could break up, too.
Dog baby. Yeah.
Dog
No, that
baby.
was
Bring him on the
interesting.
stream, too.
The date wasn't even that bad. It was just she kept freaking me out, and I just didn't really care that much. Like, I just didn't feel as strongly as she did. I want to get to this bed. I don't think I can though. That was a while ago now, though. That's kind of fallen on the back burner. I'm married with a kid.
He was on his side, only after his goal was done. Then with pride, Pen shall become a bride. He will find his stride.
Is this a never-ending hallway? No, it's not. Whoa. Can I die right now? Should I do it?
I don't know if you can die.
Should I jump?
Oh, Pondus is married. That's good. With a kid? See, that's another one. I don't know.
What?
That's something that you should probably figure out at some point.
If you want kids? If the
Yeah.
other person wants kids? You guys haven't talked about that at all? I think I've talked to you about it, and you said, if it happens, it happens.
Right. I
That's
still
kind of
stand
a-
by that.
I don't know. Like, okay. It's just betting yourself half your belongings that you're going to love her forever. I've never heard that analogy before, but I could see that analogy for someone that has a kind of... Don't take this wrong. I feel like that's a pretty shallow way to think about marriage, personally.
Sometimes. Maybe.
I wonder if I can go to a different floor, like, if that matters at all. Dude, I'm curb jumping. I feel like that's a shallow view of marriage, but that's just my opinion.
I think it depends on how...
I don't think that's doing anything, so I'm just going to go back this way.
I think the hallway's getting longer. Nope.
Well, no, it's... Okay, that was that spawn, so I'm going to maybe just go further. Yeah, I would agree. You want to waste...
Right.
Sorry,
No, that's fair.
Sorry this turned into a conversation of teaching you how to be in a relationship. Not really. Like, you know what I mean. I'm sorry. We know nothing about your relationship. It's your relationship. You handle it how you please. We're just talking generally. I think it's just gonna be these same 2 rooms over and over.
I think you're right.
So I should go back and teleport out of the stream then.
I have no clue.
Let's try it. Yeah, because I mean, what if Diane wanted to be proposed to in like a year and a half, or like, I'm just surprised they haven't had that conversation. As well. It's okay. I'm on your team no matter what, Tyler. There it is.
I'm gonna break
Got
your
the rib.
fingers.
Gone for like 20 minutes. What happened? We've progressed to nowhere in the game. We haven't solved a single puzzle. I just ran through what seemed like a maze. I don't know what I learned or what I accomplished through any of it. Until it's your choices on the chopping block and all your gray was clouding your noggin. A little
Hey,
bit
Quicks.
That's okay though.
So, dude. Isn't that what it is?
Down. Up. No, not flipping them off.
I'm not flipping them off.
Both up. There. Yeah, you late as fudge, Quicks. Grandma said
Isn't
he was
that
gonna
what
be
Lady
not
Gaga
against
does?
your. I don't know what Lady Gaga does. Dude, I'm playing this fudging trivia game with Raleigh at work, and it's all like pop culture questions, and I'm fudging horrible at it because I don't know pop culture.
That's because he doesn't.
I don't like nor
He doesn't
follow pop
watch
culture.
anything. He doesn't watch any new movies. He doesn't watch any new.
That's not true. I do watch some movies. I saw.
He doesn't watch VH1 the show. He doesn't watch MTV the show.
MTV the show. Last movie I went to, I think, was the not Rogue One, but the Star Wars movie before that.
Oh, Star Wars.
Yes.
Force Awakens.
Yes, that one. It's your turn, by the way.
I'm not playing.
Dude, come on.
I have no desire to play this game.
You have no desire to play this game.
None.
Why'd you even come?
Hang out.
I'm sorry, I played the game. I guess you have zero desire to play. I wonder if the thing reset. Here, if you don't want to do it, I'll just do it. We'll be faster.
Yeah, I like talking.
I wonder if we go back to the graveyard if it'll reset now that we like reloaded it.
Yeah.
Let's try that. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Please complete one puzzle, please. We'll try. Good night, Pondus. Force Awakens.
Good night.
Kyle references. Dude, I love Kyle. My other buddy Tyler also loves Kyle that plays basketball with us. We quote him all the time.
Take care. My brother does this all the time.
Oh, from the sporty.
sports.
Sporty, yeah.
Yeah.
It says sports on his arm. Come on,
Benjels.
Get loose. Did I tell you, Roomies? Do you know that one?
Yeah, you showed me that
Did I
one.
show you the remake me and my buddy did when we were in
No.
college? We remade the whole video. It's really cringe, honestly. But we tried to do it exactly the same way. Graveyard's this way. Okay, I passed it, I guess. Should I go back to the graveyard or should I do something new? I feel like it might not be a good idea.
I have no clue.
I have no clue either, dude.
I like the idea of going back to the graveyard.
Okay. Let me look at this sign. This way. I guess.
Nope. Nope.
No? What should we talk about now, Tyler? That was a good discussion. What now should we talk about?
Did it reset?
I don't know. I don't know what it was at before. I feel like it did. I feel like it wasn't this dark before. So time to look up into that guide. There's this one. Alright, let me go back to where he starts. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I don't know. I was looking at the screen.
I think it did reset.
And that's kind of funny.
Oh, you're looking at the green screen.
Yeah. Just seeing a hand come up.
Alright, he turns this one on.
I do get eaten by that thing quite often. The problem is that I've been sitting all day,
Wait, which one?
and I sit all day at my job.
Oopsies.
So my butt actually
But you
hurts.
didn't work today.
No, but I sat all day at the tournament.
Maybe stand all day at the tournament instead.
That's true, but you can I mean, there's a lot. It's a long day.
Yeah. Oopsies. I didn't turn this one off, right? Okay, I made sure. Did you guys figure this out? No, I think we're about to, though. Because I think it reset, and now we can follow along with this guy, I think. Hoping. I'm really hoping that that's the case. I think it is the case. I think this is going to work. I really do think this is going to work. He's thinking. Turn that one off again. Is that it? No.
We did
We
it!
got an achievement! Mastermind. Oh, you can't see it. Oh, I didn't open it either. You couldn't see it. Our webcam was in the way. It was in the bottom right corner. We got an achievement called Mastermind. Well, now what? Do I click this?
I really hope Uncle Ed doesn't materialize when I get this right.
But we got it right already. Give me it. Oh, I get that. I can't fit there.
We did all that for nothing.
I feel like there's got to be a way to get that, though. Honestly. Maybe you got to curb jump it. Get an insane promotion at your current job, or make it big in wrestling. Define big promotion. Maybe
yeah.
a team lead or something?
No.
How about, like, Ross's job? Where you're not
Where
really
I'm
a
just
team
in-
lead, but you're just kind of generally a manager. I don't know.
I'm just in charge.
Yeah.
It would depend, honestly, on the paycheck. Because I really like pro wrestling.
All that. Well, I mean, if you count all that, we wasted like 20 minutes on this thing. Tofu gave... What? Tofu stopped his 24-hour? No way, dude. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, maybe it's this stuff. Double text. Try refresh. Oh, yeah, here we go. I did it. Bam. Okay.
But making it big in wrestling would be cool, but at the same time you have to travel and you have to do a lot of stuff. Whereas if I got a promotion at work that was really good, I'll make it big in wrestling, I guess. I would rather that.
You said you were going to try and do some promotions in Chicago since Diane's there. Is that still the case or no?
And then no, I didn't.
Are you not going to still? Why not?
She might be moving back.
Did she get that job, or is it just unrelated to that job thing they were talking about a while ago?
No, we're still working on it.
Is that she's going to move back regardless, though?
That's the plan.
When?
I don't know. Well, she needs to get a job first. So no, yeah, she needs to get a job first.
But she wants to move back. She doesn't. Does she not like it there?
Not currently.
Does she have many friends there, or not really?
She's got friends now,
Okay.
but she moved there without knowing anybody. All her good friends are here.
That fountain seems kind of familiar. Look at all those wishes.
Take all those pences.
Yeah, dude, give me all the coins. Unsubbed, same. Oh wait, that's kind of lame. I feel like doing a 24-hour playing something like Dead by Daylight or like Left 4 Dead 2 would be really hard. I'd have to play a single-player game. Like my 24-hour stream I did over the summer, I played LA Noire for like 12 hours of it, and it made it really easy because like I didn't really even get tired because I was like, if I was playing Left 4 Dead 2 for 24 hours, it'd be awful.
Why,
but I played like
why
Left 4 Dead
couldn't you
2.
just play like 5 or 7 or 8 or 10 different games?
I don't know, because I felt like I wanted to play LA Noire, like for 12. Like that didn't feel like a drag. I just wanted to keep playing.
Oh.
Like I played Left 4 Dead 2 and Dead by Daylight for the first 12, and then the last 12 I just played LA Noire pretty much because I was just interested, and I was like, I got time.
Yeah.
Just keep going.
If I did a 24-hour stream, it would be a 3-hour stream, and I would do Madden.
Madden?
Yeah.
That's a lawnmower. Okay. Oh, it's the bottom of a lawnmower. I see. You wouldn't be able to play Madden for 24 hours.
No.
Whoa, what was that? It's my hair. I was like, what is that on the top of the screen? That's awful. I don't like that. That game looks awesome. I finished it already. It's too late.
Yeah, my brother beat it.
Took forever.
It was cool. It
The
didn't
ending
take
was
that
awful.
long.
The ending was really stupid. How do you feel about the ending?
I don't remember it.
Basically, do you want me to tell you or no?
Well, don't ruin it for the stream.
I've played it already, so.
Oh, I like and I didn't finish it, but I was playing Until Dawn. No, is that what we played? Dead by Daylight. Which one do we play?
Dead by Daylight is the one I make the videos about and that we played.
Yeah. Okay. So
you're
then
talking about Until Dawn, which
Yes.
is like the cabin and the kids. I
Hayden
watched a playthrough
Panettiere.
of that. I watched an entire playthrough of that.
Really, that's like a movie.
Yeah, that's why I watched a playthrough of it. Like, I can watch scary games usually, but I can't play them. Like, I watched someone play all of
But
them.
you don't even watch scary movies, so how could you watch that scary game?
Because the scary game's not as scary if I'm not playing it. Whereas a scary movie, it's the immersion level, I think, is what does it for me. Like, when I'm playing a scary game, I'm like, it's up to me
To not
to
die.
control stuff and not die. Whereas a scary movies are enjoyable because you're immersed in it. And you're like, you don't always put yourself in their shoes, but regardless, you're like immersed in it. And a good movie makes you invest in it and like stuff like that. Whereas if I'm watching someone else play a video game, I'm not.
You're
not
separated.
Yeah, I'm not. There's like
why
an
don't you
extra
watch
step
scary
there in
movies?
the middle. Because there's not that extra step in the middle. If I was watching somebody else watch a scary movie, I could probably do it. You know what I mean? Like there's like that. There's like, okay, so
Because it's too scary.
yeah. So like it's like there needs
Sup,
to be that extra
Piers?
like wall of like gap, I guess, between me and the scary thing. What's up, Pierce? How you doing, man? Pierce was the latest dude who bought your shirt, by the way.
Oh, cool. Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Did Chris Lee tell you about? Did he talk to you about shirts?
No.
He asked me if I had an elk shirt, and I said no. Tyler has them. I think he might buy one. And I said, oh,
I'm
no.
trying Slater.
I'm not gonna play Resident Evil 7. Dude.
We should.
No. Nope.
Yeah, definitely.
Here's what we do. I'd do a stream of it if you played the whole thing.
No.
I would just sit here.
I
and
would
watch
be
and
here
talk.
with you.
But that's the thing is,
I
I
would
would sit
protect you.
there. I would sit there and watch you
I
play
would protect
it
you
and
with
comment.
my bare fists.
I would sit here and watch you play it and make snarky comments throughout, but I would not play it.
No, you would play it with me.
Sure, like maybe mentally or like emotionally, you know, but not physically. Common, Dawkins. Dude, I don't know where the fudge I'm supposed to be going in this section. I'm lost.
I think Dawkins
What
should
does it say?
play
Terrace walkway.
Resident Evil.
It's not that
7.
bad. Here's what I'll do. If I can watch someone play it, like if I can watch a playthrough or something, which I mean is available obviously, like I can. That's not the question. But if I end up watching a walkthrough, maybe. Then it's a maybe, because then I'd know what's coming and etc. But even just like the commercial
It's scary.
is a little like when that chick. I don't like people up in my face like that.
Imagine
That
playing it
freaks
in
me out.
VR.
Right. And that alone is already enough to kind of be like, yeah, I could do without it.
What if I said someone gave me money specifically to
I'd
buy
say
you RE7? What do you say to that?
I'd say that's cool. You can give them their money back.
We played Five Nights at Freddy's. That was a really scary game. It scared us so much that I punched you.
2 or 3 times, yeah. Dude, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, but I figured out how to b-hop.
I'm going to repeat. I don't like this game.
You don't like it?
No.
Dude, I don't know what the fudge is supposed to I'm doing. That's the problem here. I think I need to make these things to like shoot at each other.
See, Slater
4
said...
spooks out of 5.
Yeah, 4 out of 5. That's
that
not
makes
even
me-
5 out of 5.
Makes me not want to play it.
No, that's not even 5 out of 5. I got a feeling that this is one of those games. Remember when we played the baby game and it turned out that the mom was an alcoholic
Uh-huh.
and was the monster?
Yeah.
There's a lot of references to this Uncle Ed character. And I got a
this is only
feeling.
part 1 of the game as well. There's probably references to the rest of his life too.
Huh.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. These lasers have to like shoot through these holes. Like that, see that? This needs to happen, but through the holes. And I need to somehow turn these lasers. But I don't know how. I don't know how to turn the lasers. That's the problem.
You didn't go all the way around it.
Yeah, I did. I went all the way around the other ones. Nothing here.
Huh. Now go back. Nope. Yeah, here.
Here we go. But I can't interact with this at all. No.
He said, look at all these. Do you have pens?
Yeah, no, you can see the hair, dude. That freaked me out the first time I saw it. Do I have pen? I do have.
What a time to be alive, he says.
Hold on. What if I did this? Oh, what if I flipped it in here? Bam. Go. Flip in there. No. This isn't working.
Look up.
Eh. Didn't work. What about this thing? What do I do with this?
He said it was a strange rock you found.
Yeah. Oh god, I accidentally messed up the game. That's what I want. I want my hand. I need to reset here because I still got the coin in my hand. Apparently. Okay, here we go. Now let's go back to the rock.
I'm getting Jimmy legs.
What's that? Your legs are falling asleep?
Restless leg syndrome. I don't think I have that. But, like, just
What if I
something.
went like closer to did this? Oh! Did I do anything there? Come on. I'm rotating it.
You're doing it!
And doing
You're
it.
doing it,
Okay,
Dawkins!
hold on. It needs to go. Oh, what? I'm doing it. I figured it out. I need to turn it that way though. I think it needs to go somewhere over here, like through that thing. Oh fudge! Oh, that thing's in the way. Hey! I did it.
Hey!
I finessed it. Okay, there's that. We learned how to play. Always pick terrible games. Shoot, bam. Oh, this one's not on though, which is not good. That one needs to be on. How do we turn it on?
Pierce.
Should play Resident Evil game. Oh, it's like hitting the wall. That's not right. Let me turn this one a little bit. I guess it's clearly not correct. If I put it at this, what does it do? And then maybe I could turn this one to like hit off that reflection thing. Oh, what, did I go too far? I think I went too far. No? What? Oh, there we go. That didn't do anything.
It's an absorber.
Maybe I can
Oh,
go-
look, there's that
I think I
that
got
one
it.
to your
I'm gonna-
left.
Yeah, I'm gonna point it at that. Hey, all right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Making progress. I don't know if I'm supposed to shoot it at that or through the hole.
I would go through the hole because I think it's gonna hit another one. See, to your left a little. Right there.
Okay. Okay. High key ignoring us so he doesn't have to. Dude, I don't want to play Resident Evil.
It's okay, guys.
Oh, that one's off still.
One day I'll make him.
Would you play Resident Evil if we don't end up playing it on stream? Would you play it at some point in your life?
Yes.
When?
I don't know. I think that's a good question. I think odds are, no, I would play it because my brother's gonna buy it at some point. So I would play it.
Well, then there you go.
All right. You heard it here first. Dawkins says no.
I'd have to like mentally prepare.
That's fine.
And by mentally prepare, I mean watch the game first. Like watch someone play the entire game. Which, I mean, I could do. But no promises, as Tyler likes to say.
I do like to say that.
What? This thing's in the way.
Yeah, but you could rotate it more. Rotate it even more. Nope, other way. Keep it going, 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 keep it going. Yeah, boy.
Where is it? Oh, snap.
Oh,
I had messed it up
snap.
apparently before.
Oh, snap.
Just be yourself, Doc. I mean, if I watched a playthrough, I wouldn't be as scared. I would know what's coming. I would still be scared, but not as scared. Did this one get knocked off? It did. What the fudge?
You just gotta rotate it.
Missing. Fudge my life, dude. That's annoying. What the fudge even in this game? Raleigh, I don't ever tell you you just like to complain about stuff. Oh, this one's off though.
Fudged it up.
I don't know if it already was off though. It might have been already off. That's shooting there. If I rotate this off, yeah, okay. I feel like that's probably correct. Maybe. Why do you even? That's a fucking stupid question. It's not real life. I understand that, but I still get scared. I feel like I'm supposed to shoot it at this middle thing.
Well, there's one last ring.
And if I rotate that one, it takes it off that ring.
Right.
So I feel like I'm supposed to shoot this one at this middle one here. Does that even do anything?
No, because you gotta probably rotate this one.
Oh yeah, it is shooting over there. Okay. This has to go here, and then this last one goes to that. I think that's not shooting.
You gotta hit it. Oh,
I am hitting it. Actually, I don't even know if that's gonna hit that. Whoa, what? Oh, it's broken. It broke. This one's broken. How do I fix it? The pieces are right here. How do I fix it? Okay, maybe I don't fix it and I just ignore it. No, that's not right though, because then there's that hole there, the ring we have to still go through.
oh, that's why. Because you keep rotating it. Maybe you shoot it through the hole in the middle, and it's gonna hit that one, and then you're gonna light that thing back up again.
It's gonna hit that one?
Yeah. See, it's like right and by it.
Uh-huh. Alright, I gotta aim this better then. How close is that? Real close. Man. That's about right.
I
Okay.
think if you turn it just a little bit more,
The other one?
that broke one.
Which way? That way?
Ooh, yeah, that's right in the hole. Oh, didn't work.
I feel like this is not
But if
correct.
you keep rotating it and see what happens.
Like, it's so hard to get precise. That's literally in the middle.
Right.
Like, you just,
So let's rotate it because it's broke. So can you make it avoid hitting anything?
Just avoid hitting it overall.
Yeah, because if
Oops, I went too far.
it doesn't hit anything,
Uh-huh. Then it just goes through it.
yeah, boom, just like that.
Bam.
So
Then... Oh, but this one's already shooting at...
so now if you rotate that boy, and you shoot the one in the corner, it should go through.
But if you rotate this off... Oh, I thought that one would stop working.
No, because
Okay.
it's already getting lit by something else.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think we're gonna get this. We're gonna solve this. Alright. Now what? Gardener. We got an achievement.
We did it.
We did the thing. Dream number 1. Okay. I guess we just leave this area now. Let's talk about something else.
I just did your favorite dance.
Ow. I'll touch your rib.
I know you will. You've been doing it all game. Oops.
No, that's fine.
I'm sorry.
You know, touching your rib requires 2 fingers
Ugh.
to get in there.
Disgusting. We did it.
We did it. We did a puzzle on our own. We didn't
have to look up
follow
some
a guide
cheats.
for that. It's true.
Well, we did that. What's next?
What is next?
Next puzzle.
We're back at the desert now.
Turn around.
Go to this?
Yep.
We're back at the desert.
So we did the graveyard.
So,
We did.
which way first?
What's the catacombs?
The catacombs is the undergrounds.
We didn't do that.
Oasis?
We could try Oasis. I want to look up. Alright, we're gonna throw back. You should ask yourself. 50D questions you should ask yourself. That's a sick question mark.
What would you do in life if you did not need to work for money? You win the lottery. $750 million.
Okay.
In the bank.
We're going to Oasis, right?
What do you do with it?
If I don't need to work for money. If I just have unlimited money, what do I do?
No. You have $754 million.
That's unlimited money.
Well done.
First thing I do is I buy a house. I pay off, I just buy a house. Second thing is I pay off a car. I get a car. Okay. And then, ooh, what's this?
I hope there's something worthwhile in here.
And then I yeah, right. Like that, something like that would be, honestly, I would do something charitable for sure. Like,
Well, yeah.
I would probably I don't know, probably just find somewhere to volunteer the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
That's a good idea.
Looks like
'cause that's the
something
thing.
caused this entrance to cave in.
Oh, I thought I could pick that up. Like, you have to keep yourself busy is the thing.
Right.
So I would say something like, I'd have to enjoy it for sure, but I would definitely find somewhere I would volunteer at, and then I would probably make a studio album, go to a studio, make a full-length album, like an official,
I like these
professional one.
candles. They remind me of when my uncle would insist on reading to me by candlelight when I was young.
See?
I guess
A lot of
his
this
love
uncle
for drama
business.
is what made him such a good novelist.
But yeah, I'd say that's something like that at the Jockey Center.
Count of 3.
Oh boy. Oh, that was... Where am I supposed to go? I don't know if there's... Oh, here we go. Alright.
Ooh, very
I
interesting.
can't sprint underwater. It's pretty bulky. I get stuck on everything.
I mean, it's a dream, so I don't think you can drown.
I mean, we could pass out earlier. Okay. Wonder where we are now.
Well, the guy walked into the lake, remember?
This is where he walked in then, right? So that's where he walked in,
Thought so.
and we just touching went backwards.
And we're getting the puzzle music.
It's back down there. So maybe it's something there. Cause he saw a picture of his uncle or something, right?
No, the candles reminded him.
Then I swear he saw a picture of his uncle somewhere. I'm pretty positive he did.
If I had $750 million,
Yeah,
I would buy a house. I would buy 6 shipping containers, 40 footers, with 8.5 foot tall ceilings. And I would build a shipping container mansion. And then I would purchase Clash Wrestling for, I think,
How much is that?
10
worth?
grand. Like,
That's worth that much?
drop in a bucket. But then I would infuse it with capital. So I would buy it.
What's capital? Just another
Just
promotion?
money.
Oh, okay.
And then I would put in, I'd
Can
invest
I-
like
oh, really?
$2.5 million, I think, into that.
Into Clash Wrestling.
Yeah.
What would be the end goal there?
Make it bigger. Invest it. And then sell it for more money.
Okay.
Or just make it bigger and have fun, because that's probably most likely what would happen. Then I would create a
Wonderful. Now I can see the piranhas before they eat me.
Kappa.
And then-
Sorry, drum.
I would create a nonprofit wrestling club for at-risk youths.
You've talked about that before.
That's the real dream. And then I would invest in buying shipping containers as low-cost alternative housing for people in the Detroit area.
Whoa, I just like climbed this.
For homeless people.
How do you make money doing that? Or is that just...
You don't make... No, if
That's
I had
what I was gonna
$750 million, I would just be like,
Here
well,
you
here's
go.
$100 million. Make sure you buy these shipping containers for people to live in.
Okay.
Spruce them up, though.
Invest in Left 4 Dead 2 pubs. Oh, God. That's a waste of money. I feel like there's something in here that I'm missing.
And then Jerome's right. I would buy my parents' houses and stuff. And my friends.
Houses. You'd buy me a house?
Yeah.
Or am I not high enough on your list? Like your XCOM characters.
I'd be like, oh, sorry, you don't make the cut, Dawkins.
Sorry, Dawkins. We're not that good of friends.
No, I would have like I would get like a cul-de-sac. I'd buy a whole cul-de-sac. So like 5 houses.
And we'd all live there?
Yeah.
What if I didn't want to? What if you bought me a house in Dearborn Heights? That wouldn't be very like helpful for me. That's really far from like all of my friends and my work.
Well, looks like you're gonna have some tough choices.
If they gave me a free house to live out there, and don't take it wrong, I would do it. Like I would take a free house. if you gave
Dan
me a free
Gilbert did
house.
do a ton for Detroit so far, which is good, but it's also more so like expensive properties that he has. So like,
I don't know what else is in there, so I'm done with that.
so like homeless people and people with low incomes don't really have a place.
Dearborn Heights, what face? There you go. That's where he lives. So
But in Detroit, he doesn't really do much for low income housing. So that's what I would do. Low income, alternative housing, shipping containers.
this is City Boy Talk Hero.
Euro.
This Theo's Swedish.
Oh,
He lives in Sweden.
so in Sweden, don't they do a guaranteed? No, that's not Sweden, I don't think. But I thought they did like a guaranteed income.
I figured out how to b-hop in this game, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'm gonna go back to the media center, I think.
Do it. I dare you.
Because that Oasis thing, I don't know if there's anything there. Feels at you, man.
Right. Well, that's like that's what we're trying to sort out over here, is that welfare and things cost so much money. It's like 60%. Oh, and this will be really entertaining for the stream. It's like 61% of the government spending. So, Republicans and Democrats are trying to figure out a way to lower the budget. And so the biggest cuts would have to come in that 61%. But how do you do that without screwing over old people, poor people, people who need health care and things like that? So And one of the things that's proposed is a guaranteed income
Oh look,
every year.
robot. I used to love that game when I was a kid. What's he doing in this junkyard?
I just got an achievement for looking at that.
Awesome.
I don't know what the achievement was. I didn't look at it.
So much for 203. Well, they dropped.
Tyler, I want you to know that if I played XCOM, I would make you as a character.
I would if next time I play XCOM.
Well, now
Guess
because
who's
I
gonna
called
be?
you out on it.
Guess who's gonna be in that first platoon that I create? Right alongside my brother.
Jen.
Right alongside my two friends that I've known since high school.
Your mom said that one of those dudes you knew since preschool.
Yeah, Paul.
He's not one of the high school dudes?
Oh, that's cool. So you can only use the money you get, but you can only use it for welfare, which that's cool. So like if you get a cheaper health insurance or something, you could use it more for food or for rent or... Well, is healthcare free in Sweden? What were you saying? I like to pinch his elbow.
I said, is he not one of those high school friends?
No. So yeah, he is. I've known Paul since preschool. We were best friends growing up. And then in high school,
Drama?
what?
I was going to say drama?
No, not drama. Just you know, he was like, he got into like skateboarding and things like that. And then I was playing sports and hanging out with my other two friends a whole lot. So, you know, it's just, we always were friends. We always still liked each other, but we just drifted a little bit apart just because we had different interests growing up. And then when we got older, we still hung out. And then he got married and he's got two beautiful little babies. So he's a busy guy. But yeah, we're still friends. I feel like you could pay for dental insurance. I don't mind that because that's really not that expensive if you have
When was the
free
last time
health.
you were at the dentist?
I haven't been to the dentist in a very long time.
That's not good, dude.
I don't like the dentist.
Doesn't matter if you don't like it. Doesn't matter, Tyler.
What are they gonna do? They're gonna pick your teeth and tell you they're bad. That's what they do.
That's not true. I don't get told my teeth
They don't
are bad.
fix
I can
anything.
Take care of your teeth. There's a thing here. You could, fill cavities.
I don't have any cavities.
You don't know that. You haven't been to the dentist.
I would totally know if I had cavities.
No, you wouldn't.
How do you know? How do you not know that you don't have cavities? Wait a minute.
You just use a double
Yeah, I
negative
know. I
and
did
confuse
use a
me.
double negative. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying you should go to the dentist.
I'm saying that the dentist can come to me.
That's not true. It's just simply not true. My elbow is like really...
Is it because from me pinching you?
No, it's from this stretched out position. I'm in.
Oh, you know what would be a better position to be in?
Dude, we go through the game so slow if we fudging did that. But if you want to interact and play,
Yeah.
you're welcome to. I missed.
You can't get me in the ribs if we're working together.
Yeah, we can. Or yeah, I can. You don't sprint ever. You gotta sprint more. I was trying to get my way back to that computer area.
I definitely don't think this is the right way.
I don't know where to go. That's blocked off. I like dentists. Well, there you go. Theo likes the dentist.
Good job, Theo.
What are we doing?
Is Theo a dentist?
No.
Is Theo's parents a dentist? Does
Don't
Theo
go to the
know a
dentist.
dentist?
But when was the last time you were at the dentist, Rome? And you're also 19. And when was the last time you were there? Years? And you're 30?
I was probably 20 something.
20 what?
I would say at least 4 years.
At least 4 years since you've been to the dentist.
Yeah.
And you think that's fine?
Yes.
Okay.
My teeth are fine.
That's really easy to say when you fudging don't know. When
My
you
teeth
fudging
don't
haven't
hurt.
had anyone
My mouth
check
doesn't
them.
hurt.
Doesn't matter if it hurts. They could be bad still.
How could they be bad if my mouth doesn't hurt?
I feel like once it starts hurting, then you're probably too late.
No. I feel like it's the exact opposite.
Medically, I feel like that's a decent I don't know. I just feel like your logic is not sound. Like a little kid. Cavities. Stop saying.
Yeah, cavities hurt.
Don't know cavities.
We keep turning right when we see that sign.
Tell me which way to go.
Left.
That's the thing. The cavity, your gums can get infected. Yes, that's true. Cavities also, you can catch them earlier than some cavities. And turn what?
No, let's go to.
We've been to this area like 8 times.
So let's get to that private sign and now turn left.
Your cavity can get worse over time.
Turn
You
left
realize
again.
this, right? There's no left there. I'll go back where.
Yeah, now turn right.
And this is backwards.
Yeah, I don't know. You're back.
Your cavity can get worse over time. Yeah, and you might not feel it
Until
at first
it hurts.
when it fudging is still a problem, but you might not feel it yet, and then it gets worse to the point where it requires worse treatment.
It's like going to the doctor. You don't go to the doctor unless you feel something's up.
Technically, that's not a good way to do.
I'm sick. I need medicine. My teeth hurt. I need
Technically,
you to fix them.
if you're a healthy individual, like if you're fully taking care of yourself and like being whatever, you should still be doing checkups regardless.
You're probably right.
However, I feel like it's more common with dentists because I feel like dentists are not as expensive to just do checkups, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong.
I think you're right. I don't know. My dental insurance is way cheaper than my health insurance.
Right, that's why I'm saying that. You
But
have fudging dental insurance, you're not even using it. That's dumb, man. Like, sorry, that's just dumb.
I'm waiting for President Trump to give us all free health care.
You already fucking have the health care. It doesn't even matter. That's not even a valid excuse.
I know, it's not.
That's the private sign. Okay, we're gonna go this, but with doctors, it's just a scan. They literally get paid to give you medication, so they have it in set. Yes and no, Jerome.
Well, right, yes and no.
To mess with Dawkins, but Dawkins is right here. You won't feel a cavity till it hits the nerve. Thank you, Jen.
But then you just take the tooth out.
And that's fine with you? You'd rather lose a tooth than go to the dentist and just fix the cavity ahead of time.
Let me think about that. I think it depends on how much it costs.
Mind-blowing. You know how annoying it would be if you were missing a tooth right now?
Why?
Because you'd be missing a tooth. Imagine
What
chewing
if it was
without one
just
of your
a molar?
molars. Yeah, imagine chewing with that one.
Then I would chew on the other side.
Fudging joke, dude.
That's what I'm thinking, Jerome.
I would just chew on the other side. That'd be annoying. It's
Why?
so easy to say right now. But
Why would it be
You'd have to
annoying?
eat so much slower. It would take twice as long to eat. You'd be chewing on one side. You're
What?
doing half of the amount of chewing that you normally would.
You chew like this. Both sides getting the same amount of work.
I
Wrong.
don't know.
Wrong.
Oh my god. Still though, it would be really annoying every time you'd have to eat with one. You'd be like, no, knowing that you'd have to put it on the other side.
No. That's false. Because you automatically favor one side. Do you chew gum on one side or do you sit there and chew gum like this?
Okay, gum is not food.
Gum
Do you
is
eat
not
gum?
food.
You eat gum.
You don't. Oh my gosh.
You eat gum?
You chew gum
Yeah.
the same exact way you chew food.
Read Jen's sentence and shut your mouth.
Okay, well then I would say that getting the cavity filled is a better option.
Then Dawkins wins this argument.
So
with
yes.
with the help of stream viewership.
I guess.
I feel like this shouldn't be this hard, but it is.
But
what?
no, I just can't justify the cost. If the filling's cheaper, then you go with the filling.
Yeah. I feel like I don't understand.
Plus, if you get a tooth pulled, you could get it infected. You could get like a dry socket, like poor Ashley did.
Oh yeah.
So okay, I'm rethinking
I'm gonna go
my
sign up
stance
for a
on the
dentist
benefit.
appointment tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, maybe not tomorrow.
That's gonna be my new thing. I'm gonna stop bothering you about the playlist. I'm gonna say, hey, go.
I already listened to the playlist.
You
just
skimmed
listened
over the
to me.
playlist,
You just listened to the playlist for
but
me.
you didn't focus on
You
it
even
with
talked to me
headphones
about
in.
the bands.
You didn't focus on it with headphones in and write your analysis of the things. I had to draw out, how do you feel about this? How do you feel about this? And then we had a conversation about it.
Right.
I chew gum on one side, but I don't do that with food.
I would love to see a video of Pierce chewing.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what you'd love?
Nobody does this. Nobody chews like that. Nobody. Nobody is chewing on both sides at the same time. Thank you, Jerome. Everybody does.
Everybody who doesn't go to the dentist apparently chews food on one side.
And apparently all the people who do chew with both sides.
We can all eat correctly. No, this is the way it came from. Dude, I just don't understand this section. This is where it initially came from the very first time.
Yes.
So it's just there's just mazes. And then you're supposed to be able to do something in this middle area.
I think we need to read all that dumb stuff.
I don't want to do that at all, though. I'm going to log back in.
Dr. Mason, Dr. X 289.
I think I messed that up. Oops.
Maybe you gotta clear your cache and cookies.
That's what it is. There's no browser on here, though. How is it locked? What do I need to do to unlock it?
You gotta look in the folders.
There's the folders.
The smoke. Whoa. Did you read any of that?
Nope. Skimmed over part of it. Something about smoke.
No.
What?
It was about the smokes. I think those are the bad guys.
When are we going to see a smokes?
I feel like you should be able to press them buttons.
I know. Oops. Watch out for viruses on the interwebs. Contained using the virus on the experiment. The team needs to run this program and traverse each maze unit until every light has been overloaded. So there's something in the maze then. It's a possibility that they may express some aggression during or after emitter overloads. Once all the containment lights are shut down for a maze and the team member has fully exited, the automatic failsafe will lock the smoke inside. After all 4 mazes have closed, run the program once more to activate the purge command and kill the smokes. But I can't activate any of these programs. Like, none of the programs do anything.
Well, we need to find the mazes.
The mazes are right around us. That's what we're doing. None of the commands work. With their movements through the maze. Let's do another question. When was the last time you did something spontaneously, Tyler?
All the time.
What was the last one?
I spontaneously grabbed one of my wrestlers in a headlock.
Okay.
That's not a good one. Spontaneously going to the movies. I do that all the time.
Okay.
I did it in Chicago, in a beautiful little town. Oh, what was it called? Spring? I don't know what it was called. But we went and there's this beautiful little theater that we went into. We watched a movie. And then we came out and we walked around. There was a comic book shop and we went there. And then there was this awesome place that was a magic shop. And curiosities. That's what it said.
What was
Curiosities in a magic shop. So I wanted to stop in there, but it was closed. What's the last thing you did that was spontaneous?
I don't know how spontaneous it has to be. Cause like how far in advance? Like when did you were just like, let's go to the movies, and you just got up right there?
We were driving back to, basically to drop her back off home.
Mm-hmm.
And on the way, she was like, "Here, go stop by this place. I want to show you something." And it was like this giant hole. Basically, it was like they were doing like it was like right in the middle of the neighborhood. There's like a salt mine right in the middle of this neighborhood.
Uh-huh.
So it's, like a normal neighborhood like you see out in the world. And then all of a sudden there's a giant pit.
Spontaneously respects balance. That's a Dead by Daylight joke. Well, I mean, yesterday I was planning on, and I guess so I was planning on streaming yesterday after work. And Andy, my buddy, short friend Andy, posted in our Facebook group that he was going to be around, and he's not around that much anymore. Like around our group of friends, like, hey, what's going on tonight? I want to hang out. And I haven't seen my friends in a while. Most of them, not most of them. I see like Nick and Dylan started coming to the gym now twice a week, so I see them at the gym still. But I haven't seen like everyone else in that group of friends in a while. So I was like, you know what? And I just streamed Thursday night for a while. I was like, I haven't seen my friends in a while, and I want to see them. And I think I could kind of use a break since, like, Saturday will be a busy stream day. And so I took a break and saw my friends. So that's why I didn't stream yesterday, guys. I thought I was going to be home in time earlier, but it ended up not happening. So that's why I streamed this afternoon, and that turned out being way better, so. Yeah.
That's cool.
So I guess that would count.
Yeah.
What was the other one I saw that I wanted to ask? Which word describes your personality best?
I think that's left to somebody else.
That's what?
Left to somebody else.
Like how would let's describe each other's personality, you mean, in one word? Like let me describe you and you describe me. I would say jolly. That's what I usually think of. That's why I'm saying you should be Santa at the mall in the winter during Christmas.
And I would say that you're intelligent.
I don't think of myself as intelligent.
Oh.
Why
do I think of you as intelligent?
Yeah.
Well, just because I'm
And what
being
is
nice because
intelligent?
you're a big dummy and I don't want you to feel bad about yourself.
Thank you.
No. Because you're smart. You're a smart person.
That's smart. All my friends in high school were really smart. They were book smart. Like,
That doesn't mean anything.
define, I don't know. Intelligent, lol. I mean, I don't know. I like to think about stuff. I think about stuff too much.
Cerebral, how about that?
What does that mean exactly?
Like brain thoughts. Like you think about things and you try to figure them out.
I think about things too much.
Sure.
Like that's pretty much always the case. And sometimes that leads to a deeper understanding of things. Sometimes that leads to you fudging not understanding something because you thought about it too much. So, yeah, okay.
That's a better word instead of intelligent.
Brain thoughts. Okay.
Cereal?
Well, thank you.
That's why they call Dawkins in basketball the cerebral assassin.
No one says that.
They all say it.
Who's they? The deep thinker? Dude, Jerome, you know that. I feel like most of the regulars know that I am a relatively deep thinker just because we've had like some deep conversations in the stream. Like that one night I was up till fudging 5 and we were talking about like we were up till like when we had that I don't know, that like deep theological talk one night. Like in October, I think is when it was. I remember because it was the same night I had that first date with that girl that was crazy.
Oh yeah.
That's why I remember it was in October. Because it was the same night I had that first date with that girl that brought up marriage 4 times, and I was like, bye. That stream's my favorite. Dude, that was my favorite too. I love streams like that. That's why I like talking to, I don't know, dude. I love conversations like that. I really like deep conversations, as Tyler probably knows by now. As I have 50 deep questions for yourself up in another tab, which we would have up at like work and stuff.
Well, he would have up at work.
I would have up at work.
Nope, go back up. There was one. Forget your real age for a second. Now tell yourself how old you are.
Marriage on the first date.
Dumb question.
4 times, C7.
What?
4 times is how many times she brought it up. Like, she played basketball, like, in high school and stuff. She was really short, but, like, she
Was good?
was, like, understood basketball. She was good, yeah, but, like, she couldn't play for very long because she was, like, a smoker, and which is a huge, ginormous turnoff for me. And she had, like, open heart surgery, like, a few years ago or something like that.
Another
so she gets,
huge
like, really...
turnoff. No, okay.
I mean, like, I'm not judging for that, but she just got tired really fast. So, but
Right.
she was good. But she go, like, how do I react on a first date? We're just like, we decided to shoot hoops for a few minutes. And she looks at me and she goes, I've always wanted to marry a baller. What do you say to that? I don't know you. You don't know me at all. That's pretty much. That's pretty much what I did. That's pretty much what I did. Pretty much. Like, what the fudge do you say that to somebody on a first date? It was really weird, really uncomfortable. What's his lawyer's advice on keeping his house when he's incarcerated? Oh, yeah, you told me about this story, Jen. Yeah. You meme and say you were going to marry me, but that's always Wait, what? Oh, you're talking about C7. Next year? Nice, dude. Good for you, C7. C7 is dating a girl that comes on the stream. We know who she is.
Yeah, I remember Polly.
Yeah. That's cool, dude. What was another one? Oh, you were asking how old are you?
You gotta forget your normal age.
Right. I don't feel my normal age either. I feel like I'm like 17.
Yeah.
Like, if physically I want to partake in things that 17-year-olds would do, like athletic-wise especially. And, yeah, just like I feel like I'm like about mentally about 17.
Yeah.
How about you?
I would say mentally I'm probably 21.
Okay.
Just a big dummy.
That's what I'm feeling. I feel like I don't have a ton of stuff figured out or anything like that. Excuse me. I don't know. I don't like the fact that I'm 24. I wish I was a little younger. What's another one? I want to ask you this one. What stops you from making the first step towards your dream, Tyler?
Pure laziness.
That's what I wanted. I just wanted you to ask you that.
You just wanted me to say it out loud in front of
say
people.
It out loud in front of people. Yep.
Yeah, too bad I have no shame.
That was always just myself, nothing else. Because, I mean, then I started doing it, and it's been really nice. Like, I finally just hit a point where I was just like, you know what, there's nothing really in my way right now. Like, I literally could, if I literally wanted to. So then I just asked myself, do I literally want to? And the answer was yes. So then I was just like, okay, let's do it. That was it. I'm not really getting anywhere in this puzzle.
No.
Who are the 3 people that had the most powerful influence on you? That's a good one. So before I start, can I say God as one or no? Or they have to be like a friend.
I don't know. Do 4 then.
Okay. All right, you go first though, because I'm playing. So I know.
I don't know.
I don't know how this puzzle works.
I think different people have different influence over different things. Like, I don't think, like, I could say somebody has the most. I think that it depends on who it is and what's the situation.
Can you give an example?
Like my parents.
Okay.
They have a lot of influence over me when it comes to, like,
which is most influential?
like, when it comes to, like, hey, you know, I'm thinking of doing this. You know, what do you think?
Mm-hmm.
They have a lot of influence. My brother has a lot of influence too, though. In a lot of ways, but so I guess those 3.
So your parents and your brother.
Yeah. But then there's other things like...
I almost feel like I'm thinking about the question a little differently than you. When I think of who had the most influence in your life, I would almost... I guess I'm thinking of it incorrectly. I'm thinking of like who has been the biggest cause for you to do things, which I guess is more like what in who three biggest inspirations, I guess, or something. But I guess I'm more interested in that question. What has been like or who have been your three biggest, like caused you to do something? Whether that be like invoke change or to literally do an act of something or whatever. That's more the question I'm interested in, at least.
I think my friend Billy.
I've never heard of Billy.
No, he got married not too long ago. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have coached. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have become a pro wrestler. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have done MMA.
See, that's what I'm interested in.
Yeah, I would definitely say it's for sure Billy.
How did he get you into those things? Like, how was
I was already interested, but of course, being me, I was lazy and always dragging my feet about actually doing it.
Right.
And then Billy just was like, okay, well, I'm doing it. Do you want to come with me? I was like, all right, sure.
Okay. So there's one.
And he was like, he was a head coach before I was, and he was a young head coach.
And
I was his assistant coach. Yeah. I was his assistant coach at OW Best for 3 years, and then he was the head coach where I coach now for 2, and I was his assistant. So yeah, definitely I would say Billy for sure.
My brother, my mom, my twin sister. You have a twin sister, Jen? Or Theo, sorry. Sorry, I wrote, your names are both purple. 5, Jerome Jr., my friend who also happens to be called Billy. 7, Bob Ross. I didn't know you had a twin, Theo. I think I may have told me that. And Hulk Hogan. Wait, so it was Billy and Hulk Hogan? Those are your 2 so far?
Yeah.
Are you serious about Hulk Hogan, or are you joking?
Halfway serious. Superman.
Explain.
Well, because he's the best superhero that there is, and he stands
why are
for.
his movies so always the worst?
That's because they don't know how to do it. Because he stands for truth, justice, and the American way, and he's.
That sounds like something Captain America would stand for.
Yeah, it does sound like that, but he doesn't. You know who does? An immigrant,
Ooh.
an illegal alien. Zapped. This is new.
Yeah. That's okay.
Zapped to our country in a pod. Fell in love with the ideals of America. Immigrant, by the way.
Okay.
And he's a superhero.
Why does Batman have to fight him at one point?
Well, because Batman's a dummy. Because Batman can't handle the fact that Superman is the best. He can't handle the fact that he has the best morals, the best judgment, and he's the best. He's so good, in fact, that he wants Batman to keep him in check. That's how good Superman is, because he knows that people with too much power and too much influence can become corrupted in some sort of a way, so he needs checks and balances on himself, and he implements those checks and balances on himself. That's why Superman's the best.
Okay, I have 2 things. Did Hulk Hogan's racist rant change your views on him, or did you just kind of brush it off, says Jen?
Okay, so Hulk, this is the thing. Who did the racist rant? Terry Bollea, which is Hulk Hogan's real name, he's the one who went on a racist rant. The character, Hulk Hogan, would never do that.
Okay.
Just like Superman, is a character, Hulk Hogan is a character.
It's like when I would say, so like, for example, my man crush on Campbell Scott is more so a man crush on Boris Kuster von Jürgens Ratnich.
Yes.
His character.
Yes.
Because I think he looks the best as Boris Kuster von Jürgens Ratnich. But he's still I still would have dinner with Campbell Scott, don't get me wrong. It's like on my bucket list. Somehow have an evening out with Campbell Scott to talk to him about random things. Okay, so it was Hulk Hogan, Billy, and Superman. Literally Superman.
The two of the biggest ones
So
are
if you were
Superman and
looking,
Billy.
like if you were like, man, if you needed that a little extra push, a little extra something. Superman is who would do it to you.
Superman or
Who would
Hulk
give
Hogan.
it to you.
Because when it comes crashing down and it hurts inside, you gotta be a man. You can't let it slide.
Is that a Superman line?
What?
Is that his line from
It was a
Superman?
Hulk Hogan.
That was Hulk Hogan line? Sorry. They're just both so similar. And inspirational that I didn't know which one. Said Boris Kuster von Jurgens Ratnich is his character in Royal Pains. I blacked out. What were we talking about? We're talking about the three biggest, what was it? Three people who had the most powerful influence on you. Oopsies.
But then he changed it to the three most who inspired you.
Yeah, more so that.
And then, I mean, my parents, clearly.
Okay. Your mom seems nice.
Yeah, well, they all are.
No, they're all jerks except your mom.
Except my mom.
I met Tyler's family for the first time this last weekend. Your mom was like, I forget. I think it was when she found out where I lived that she was like, oh, he goes over to your house and plays video games.
Yeah.
And I was like, yep, that's me. Didn't you say Dylan was interested in streaming at some point?
Yep.
And then you said, I don't know, Chris has like a big setup and you scared him off?
Yep.
He'd probably pick you for these three people. He'd be like, man, he would really stop me from streaming. It wasn't at dinner that I met his family. I was at his wrestling show. It was just after his wrestling show I walked up and introduced myself.
Yep, you could have been an influence on my brother, but I put a squash on it.
You did put a squash on it.
I said, don't even think about it. You'll never be as good as Chris.
But then if you stream, I can't just like associate streaming with Chris only, and then it'll be ruined.
What? No, Hulk Hogan, Superman number 2, Billy, my friend, number 1.
I would say, I don't know, this is hard. Like, no doubt, and this isn't, like, I don't know, I guess this is kind of weird to say in the stream before, but you're on the list, Tyler.
Made the list, guys. Thanks. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
that.
Tyler's helped me make a lot of positive changes in my life, whether he knows that or not. Because I hadn't met a friend like Tyler before when I met Tyler. That's why I was so interested in, like, when I first started talking to Tyler a lot, it was just, like, super interesting. Because all my friends come from, like, I don't know, neighborhoods like me, and Tyler's, like, not, like, I don't know. Not that we're super different or anything, we're both white Americans, but, oh, hey, this is a new area.
Cool.
But,
I wonder if my dog
I don't know.
sleeps here.
I just learned a lot from Tyler. There's a lot to learn from. And besides that, though, like that's an easy one of the three. But the other two are hard. My cousin Abdul is my Tyler all the time. I'm ready to call it quits. That fudger keeps me going. What's calling Tyler for? No, he's like a redneck.
He said that. He said I'm like a redneck.
I call his area he's from. It's more.
It's okay.
I don't want to say trashy. That's not the right word. That's not the right word. It's not the right word. But it's less like. It's less like.
This, by the
what's
way,
word
guys.
that you want to use here?
By the way, guys, this is coming from someone who went to a private school, one of the
That's
most
what I'm saying.
expensive
That's what I'm
private
saying.
schools in the state. And he wants to and he calls my area trashy. Sorry, we don't have flying cars and butlers.
I don't have butlers. Shut up.
He doesn't have butlers. I'm kidding, but that's true. He went to a very, very good private school. I had to slum it in the public education system. He thinks anywhere you don't have to go to mass before school is a scummy
It
area.
was actually during school, which was pretty nice because the classes were shorter then. Yeah. I went to public school. You trash
you
bag.
trash person.
Anyway.
You
just-
hillbilly.
No, it's not. It's not the public school, okay, that is making me call Dearborn Heights more trashy. And trashy is not the right word, because that's.
Did you see what Jen wrote?
Just throwing out that word there for no reason. No, it's like.
It's middle class.
Yes. It's more
Maybe it's
more
even-
blue collar than white collar. Because,
100%,
I grew up in private schools, and I'm not
Yes.
saying like I'm better than anybody else. Don't take this the wrong way. But
Right.
all the kids,
You're just not
especially
trashy.
especially kindergarten through 8th grade,
Right.
most kids had like stupidly strong egos
Right.
where they're like they think they're better than other people.
Right.
And I'm just staring at a wall in the game. Like I don't know, dude. I grew up around a lot of like hotheads and like judgmental people.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was cool to have someone who grew up not around a bunch of judgmental people and just having a different perspective, because obviously I have my own perspective, which isn't judgmental and isn't like, you know, I don't like look down on anybody else for, especially like coming up in a different area. Like,
Right.
I don't know, dude. Like, I definitely grew up around a lot of judgmental people, my family included. And it was cool to, I guess, like pick somebody's brain and get to know
Right.
you because you grew up in something completely different. You know,
Mhm.
like you didn't grow up going to Catholic school like I did, like and all of my childhood friends did. You didn't have the same experiences that I've had.
Right.
Whereas most of the friends I had at that point did
Yes.
and have
Well, that's
similar
the point.
upbringings and stuff. So it was very interesting to hear a different perspective on things,
Right.
and that's why I value your friendship so much.
Well, thanks. Well, and I think that that's what you should do, just as a person who wants to develop as a human being. And part of why I wanted to start a nonprofit wrestling club for, at-risk youth is because I want it to be at-risk youth and, be very affluent kids. So like you mix them together because like you said, I think the only way that you can get those other perspectives is to be around people with those perspectives. So even me, if I just lived in my little area and I didn't talk to people outside my little area, I wouldn't be able to relate with anybody.
Sorry, I thought it was that's
Oh,
not
yeah.
what you're saying.
But it's like you can't put yourself in a bubble. When you limit yourself to being in a bubble, doesn't matter if it's a rich bubble, middle class, low class, country, inner city, doesn't matter what
Yep.
bubble it is.
Agreed.
If you limit yourself to that bubble, you're going to be a terrible you're not going to be a fully developed person.
I was laughing. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I thought you were done.
No, that's true. Go ahead.
I was laughing because there was one time at Fountain Walk and you were like, I don't know if I locked my car, and I was like, I don't know, you can check. And you're like, yeah, if I get robbed in this city, that's just bad luck. And that's the city I live in.
Right.
I grew up in the ghetto, man. I spent my life skipping school, hanging with druggies, and getting jumped. It wasn't until I dropped out, did some homeschooling, got a factor's out, decided to leave the environment behind in general. Still in a poopy area, but it's not terrible when you mind your own business.
Right. But even if you stay and he's on the stream, so he's getting all kinds of views. You get a Euro view, you get a Dawkins view, you get a Tyler view, you get all these different views from the world, and that's a good benefit that the internet provides. Is because if you just stay within whatever your bubble is, you're never going to develop as a person. You're going to just have a skewed view of the world.
Yeah.
Because you only see it one way when that's not how it is. Like, for some people, the world might be great and awesome and everything works out for them. Whereas somebody else might have an experience where, no, everybody I know has been getting screwed and shafted. And so you have to combine those views to get an accurate view of what the world is.
I grew up in what is the closest thing to a ghetto in Sweden, skipped school a lot as well, hang out with the Vietnamese pranking streamers. What? Oh, and I don't want to be here. Yeah, I agree with what you just said. And it's interesting that to me, I'm trying to think of how to word it. Like, I so much more respect the opinion of, like, you and, like, Jen, especially. And it's interesting that I think you and Jen are pretty similar, by the way, in a lot of aspects. So it's interesting that, and you both have a lot of qualities that I respect a lot in terms of, like, especially, like, not judging people. That's the biggest thing, is just, like, being very level-headed and seeing things very like, level-headedly. I don't know how to describe it. But both of you guys would be like two people I go to for opinions on things. And it's interesting to me that I would go to you guys first, more so than like my brother, for example, who I talk very little with on deep issues, not issues, but like conversations and stuff like that. Like, it's interesting to me that I respect the opinion of you guys that come from different upbringings than me, more so than people that have similar upbringings than me, and in some points the same upbringing, you know.
Well, I don't think it's that unusual. I think it's part of evolving. You know, what do I want somebody's opinion on that's going to be almost exactly like me, or, you know, that I already know what they're going to think of this issue. And you don't really ever know what somebody's going to think, but when you can get a different idea, when you can get a different perspective, you know, like that's like with the comic books and stuff, we ask my buddy's wife all the time, like, what do you think of this? Because we're, you know, three white guys of a similar age group, so we have the same, you know, sort of thoughts and worldview on a lot of different things. And then
we don't have the same thoughts and worldview on things, and we're both white guys.
Well, we grew up in the same area, the same experience.
Right.
Yes, exactly. we all grew up, you know, scrounging in trash cans, playing in mud puddles.
You can see your feet. Yeah. Alexi, ready for this? You can see your hair. That's an experience you're not familiar with. I'm just kidding. I like you, Alexi. I'm sorry. He's bald.
But so yeah, we ask her for her perspective. We're like, what do you think? You're a woman. What does a woman think?
Anytime you need perspective on your comics, go ahead and hit me up, Tyler. When you sent me that text the other day, I was streaming and I just threw a straw poll up about the
what it
trailer or the 0 issue or whatever.
Yep.
Just threw the straw poll up.
When it's ready to go, I'll show you.
Okay.
Because reading comic book scripts is kind of, it's, even if you like to read, it's not the funnest thing. But when we actually get it like ready to be printed,
read a comic book script, you won't listen to a playlist.
Huh?
Said you'll read a comic book script, but you won't read and listen to a playlist.
Purely selfishly, the one that I wrote with other people.
Dude, I don't know what I'm fucking doing. I'm gonna buy hair, and then the haters can't hold me down no more. I never answered my other two. Gosh, I want to say, I don't know, man. Like, I love my parents, but they really didn't have that much. Like, they definitely had an influence in, like, where I went in life, I guess. And, like, you know, going to school and getting a job. But as far as, like, who I turned out as a person, I haven't really looked to them too much for that.
Where are these lights?
Right, yeah, you probably have to do something on the computer to, like, turn it on or something. But I don't know what. I don't know, I almost want to say, like, music. Because I've gained a lot of perspective from music, and, like, it's helped me maybe not understand things to an extent, but, like, it helps me think a lot. Listening to music and listening to, like, lyrics and music has definitely had a big influence in who I've become. And then, if we're not counting, like, God or anything of that nature, I guess music's not a person either, but I'm still going to count that one. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to say, like, one more big one. I've had a bunch of other small ones. So I don't know if I have, like, another big one.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I think you get inspired by different people at different times. Different things.
There's got to be something with
this.
But
it's midnight, and I got to be at the school at 9.
Okay. That's probably...
in the morning.
That's probably good, because I don't know where I'm going in this game.
We're just running in circles anyway.
Let's just go to the main menu for a second. Okay.
Okay, one more question, and then I'm leaving.
One more question? Oh, fudge, I closed it. Okay. Okay, one more question. Shouldn't have
closed it.
That's okay. I like both of these. Oops. I like both of these, unless you have a different one in mind. Or maybe one of these. Or one of the, or that. There's a decent amount of these. Maybe that one, unless it was like a movie or something stupid.
Mm,
You don't like any of the ones I've highlighted?
no.
We're looking for one more. Here, I'll move it over here so I can read chat. We're looking for one more good question to talk it through.
What's something that you'll never forget? Good memory, bad memory, doesn't matter.
Does it have to be a lesson or a memory?
No, just something you'll never forget. Something that I'll never forget.
Go ahead.
I'll give you 2 stories.
Okay.
One was coaching. It was my first year coaching. We went to a scrimmage at a very well-known Catholic high school.
I'm going to take this out 'cause I want to lean back and I'm too far away from
in
the
the
light,
state.
sorry. Okay.
You know which one it is. It's by here. Yeah. And we already hate that school because they're a bunch of clones and
Yeah, I know what school you're talking
fudging
about.
idiots.
Mm-hmm.
And one of our guys gets sick at the end of the scrimmage, and we're about to leave. He's like, "Coach, I don't feel good." We're like, "Well, we're about to leave. Like, just suck it up." He's like, "No, you don't understand." And he blitzes it, runs into a corner in the gym, just in the gym, where there's like a volleyball net like stashed away, starts puking his guts out. Just all over this volleyball
Not
net.
even on like a garbage can or anything?
Nope. Just on the floor in this corner all over this volleyball net. And we're sitting there just like horrified because we're thinking that people can see him. Turns out nobody sees him. And we just leave. So some poor janitor was walking around after that scrimmage, cleaning up the gym, walked into that corner, and just had the most disgusting mess that he ever had, or she had in her life, and had to clean it up.
As well as I would like to. Okay, so that's what is this? A story you'll
I'll never forget that.
Okay, what's the other story?
Oh, let's see. Something else that I'll never
That
forget.
didn't really help.
I don't want to do another wrestling one.
Okay. Well, if you're not going
There's
to
a
do another
few.
wrestling one, I was going to say I'm surprised you didn't say the time the guy broke his foot or whatever in like a really disgusting way.
Yeah, I'll never forget that, but I
wouldn't
don't
be
want
able
to do
even
another
handle
wrestling
that.
one.
Okay, do not a wrestling
What's
one. Or do
another
you need
really
do you need
fun
a
one?
break?
Yeah, give me a break. You go.
A lesson I guess I'll never forget is when, so I've talked about this relationship on the stream multiple times, but you guys remember Satrangi, Jen at least does, and Jerome I think was there too. But that relationship last winter, I was not this past winter, but a year ago, over a year ago now. When I was complaining to you one time at work, because I wanted to stream on like the weekend more, and she wanted to hang out. No, it's not that story, Jerome, but it's the same person. Anyway, so she wanted to hang out on the weekend more, and I wanted to stream on the weekend more. And I was talking to you, and I was kind of just like complaining about it, you know? Yep. And I was just kind of complaining about it. And then you said, just like straight up, well, do you want to stream or do you want to date this girl? And I'll never forget when you said that to me, because I don't even remember what I said back to you, because I don't know if I could say anything back, because it just like made so much sense. Like that's such a generic question I had never asked before. You know, like, well, do you want this or do you want that? And that's like how you can break down so many things in, I guess, in life and what you want in life in general, to the point where I just had never like thought about it like that before. So that's like cool. a lesson I won't forget. As far as a memory I won't forget, I would say GXL in 2011 was pretty sweet. That was a Left 4 Dead 2 LAN tournament. This is where I met Fever, who is a really old Left 4 Dead friend of mine. It's where I met Raccoon for the first time. I've met him in person once more since then. And I met a bunch of people from Left 4 Dead 2, honestly. But those were like my two closest friends from Left 4 Dead 2. at the time. But yeah, like that was really cool. It was a weekend. It was in Philadelphia. My parents drove out and just like made a weekend in Philadelphia, just kind of dropped me off and
That's
left.
cool.
And Fever was from Texas. Our other teammate was from Texas, Sideways Box. And our sponsor flew both of them out. And Raccoon flew out from Illinois, and the sponsor was supposed to pay him back, and they never did.
No.
But yeah, him and his dad came out because his dad plays video games or whatever. But that was a really cool weekend, like getting to meet them and hang out with them for a whole weekend. That was really cool.
That is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You ready with another one now?
Yeah, I'm going to do a pro wrestling memory. What?
You said I don't want to do wrestling once. You did a pro
Yeah,
wrestling.
that was high school wrestling, coaching.
I understand that
There's
they're separate,
two different. Yeah.
but it's still
very
has the
different.
word wrestling. Okay, go
That's
on.
true, but they're very different things.
Go on.
Pro wrestling memory was wrestling the Honky Tonk Man.
Is that the gay one or no?
No. that guy, that's a whole nother story. But
You'll
no,
never forget.
Honky Tonk Man. Wrestling him because he was a guy, wrestled the Ultimate Warrior at SummerSlam. He was the longest reigning he was like a wrestling legend.
Okay.
And growing up, I had seen him on TV wrestling all these famous guys that I loved, had his toy when I was a little kid, and then being able to actually perform with him was crazy. It was like literally, I was like, this is insane right now. This is like literally a dream come true, even though, it's not Hulk Hogan or something, but it's a guy that I grew up watching in something that I loved and shared with my family. Like, this is crazy. And he was famous for hitting people in the head with a guitar. He hit me in the head with a guitar and he signed it. And so I still have that guitar.
What kind of a guitar was it? Acoustic guitar?
Acoustic guitar.
Was
and you
did
just
it
like
hurt?
gut it.
Oh.
You you loosen the strings so that they don't snap back and kill you, and like you take out like parts of the back so that it's real.
Did it hurt or no?
No, not at all.
Okay. Where did he get the guitars? Underneath the ring, he always has a guitar.
Well, he's the Honky Tonk Man, so he's like an Elvis guy.
Okay.
And
Can you tell the story of when you wrestled the gay wrestler?
no,
The
well,
gay quote unquote wrestler.
right.
Quote
So
unquote gay
here's
wrestler.
the thing. So I wrestled this guy,
This
and
guy's highly offensive.
his gimmick is very offensive
Yes.
because it's just the most stereotypical portrayal of a gay person.
Homosexuality.
Yeah, exactly. It's not in any way realistic, and everything he did was like having to do with your butt and touching your butt and groping your butt and thrusting your butt and stuff. And it's like, if a gay person was wrestling, they're not gonna grab your butt. They're not gonna thrust your butt.
Don't you know, Tyler? Gay men just can't control themselves
Exactly.
around straight men.
It's
and they
the
just
most
grope them.
absurd, offensive. I just felt so bad being a part of it.
Wasn't one of his moves like he
Oh,
like
God.
he like would, I don't know if it was a running start, but he like
He
humped you
did.
in the back.
He did. And it's not that I'm humiliated. Right. It's not that I feel bad.
I mean, you are 1 and 3, but that's a different story.
It's not that I feel bad about like the guy being gay if he's really gay. It was just the most offensive. Like, if I was a gay person and I was in that crowd, I would be like, this is what pro wrestling thinks of me. Then I'm just a absurd clown character that goes around ramming my pelvis into everyone. I'd be so offended.
It's interesting that you say that, and I don't want to spiral this into a conversation that's long and you probably don't ever want to talk about. But it's interesting you say that about, like, obviously I'm not disagreeing that that character is highly offensive and anything,
Yeah.
or anything. But it's interesting you say, if a gay man were in the audience, this is what he would think. Whereas that's kind of my argument on why I dislike when women dress scandalously in wrestling, because wouldn't a woman in the audience be like, this is what you think of me?
Well, if you look at the UFC, that's how they like you wear. I agree with you. There's like,
You know,
There's
you
a
understand
limit.
the logic I'm putting there, right?
I get the logic, but it's just incorrect logic. That's all.
Why is it incorrect?
Because you have to look at it from the standpoint of pro wrestling is 100% entertainment at this point, but
Uh-huh.
it's coming from this, place where it used to be a sport and it sort of is a sport, but So you have to look like an athlete. Like you have to look like
Woman dressing. What's that girl's name in pro wrestling? The Eva something that.
Yeah.
Like her bra came undone. Like
Oh,
not bra, but like they're not dressing athletically or.
I will give you
in
that.
any
That
way that
most
would-
of them aren't. But if you look at you look at the ladies the way they dress in the UFC, it's practical clothing. Like if you look at the way Ronda Rousey dresses, she's wearing a sports bra.
Yeah, sure. I'm not disagreeing
And,
with
like,
UFC.
really tight
I'm only
shorts.
talking WWE
Right.
and like pro wrestling.
Yes.
UFC, I understand what I mean. The guys are wearing the same thing,
Right.
Like just shorts.
Right.
But
And that's why guys in pro wrestling wear like the trunks. Because it's like that's in real life you would do it naked. If you were really if you want to like really get down to brass tacks, you'd probably have like something to hold if you're a man, protect that area. But other than that, you wouldn't want to wear anything. You wouldn't want to have a beard. You would cut your hair, shave it bald. Because any of that can be used against you in fighting. So if you really want to get down to it, you'd be butt naked with like
so your
a
argument as to why women are dressing
penis and ball pouch.
Scandalously.
Not every time.
And there are women that don't. Don't
Exactly.
Get me wrong.
That's
like
what
that,
I'm
What's
right.
that Irish lady?
Yes.
I like her because
Becky Lynch.
because she's like actually like I'm
She
a wrestler.
looks like a wrestler.
Whereas other women are like I'm a sex object.
Yes.
That's what bothers me is those.
That's
like
fine.
that's just annoying.
That's fine.
And I feel like a woman would be like,
And they did for a very long time, and that's why you're seeing women now doing that type of thing where they're looking like wrestlers, where they're not all of them are wearing that stuff anymore.
so you're saying it's kind of it's been slowing down on that front.
100%, yes.
Okay.
It's becoming more of a legitimate thing. I agree with you. Before they were just sex objects. And they complained about it
Sure.
for years.
Have you watched
100%.
Divas?
Well,
In real life, you do it naked, and Dawkins goes that. That's 100% what happened. I honestly couldn't even believe what I was hearing.
it's true.
It's
If you
interesting
read
that
about it, read about
I won't.
real
so.
wrestling. If you read about wrestling in the Olympics, you used to do it naked. 100%.
Really?
100%.
I mean, I understand
Why
what
do
you're
you think
saying.
we wear singlets in real wrestling?
Because you don't want to like get. I understand. Like you don't want to give him places to grab and stuff. Like I get it. I get what you're saying there. But this is all fake.
Yes.
So the
but it's
argument of you do it naked doesn't relate to.
But the
women
whole
dressing
thing-
scandalously.
But the whole
I don't think scandalously is the right word, but you know what I mean.
right. But the whole thing comes from the whole form of entertainment is based on you suspending disbelief like a movie that this is a sporting competition. Like why else would you be like why else watch it if you're not suspending the disbelief that this is a professional like this is a athletic contest.
How
So
did we
it's
get there
coming
again?
from
How are we
that
getting
place.
off of women dressing scandalously to that? I'm not connecting it. When
Because
I'm
you're saying it's purely entertainment, and I'm saying it is, but it's coming from a place of something that you have to
But
believe
there's-
is completely
I'm
practical.
not making the connection there. Like, I understand I understand what you're saying.
Right.
So
There's
if
no
I'm
way around
There's
it.
no way I'm misunderstanding this because from what I'm understanding, you're saying the reason they're dressing scandalously is because it's coming from this place of pure, like suspending disbelief, and they used to not wear any clothes. That's why I know this isn't really what you're saying,
Right.
but that's what I'm gathering. So I'm not understanding. it.
So, what I'm trying to say, and this is definitely not the case with the way the women wrestlers were, like what you recognize as it, like this whole modern period. But there was a period before this where they wore like one-piece swimsuits, is basically what it looks like.
Okay.
So my point is that the the least amount of clothing you wear, or the least baggy, the least heavy, is going to be the most practical in that situation. So going from there, right? You can't be naked because that's not the way society would like. So
Uh-huh.
what's the next best thing to being naked? Wearing like skin tight underwear. So that's why you have guys wearing trunks.
I understand,
And
the
that's why
guys.
you have the ladies who would wear the one piece swimsuits, let's say. Now, again, obviously, just like everything, sex sells. So yes, those things
It
got
moved
way
in that direction.
exactly, and they
Okay.
were objectified. I'm not going to argue that.
Okay.
But now it's moving in a direction the opposite.
Where the women
It's
want to be taken
Seriously, so they're dressing, more practically.
like, hey, pay attention to my wrestling and not.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
And
Okay.
the ones that, unfortunately, Eva Marie
is kind of stuck
is,
right now.
well, she's not a very good wrestler. She's known for that. So she has to rely on other things to get over, is what it's called.
The hump.
Right. So she has to show off a little bit.
Gotcha. When was the last time you shaved your face?
My last MMA fight was when I was 22.
And you shaved clean or just like short?
And I had shaved myself clean like well before that.
Okay.
So
how
that's
long was it?
I have no clue.
Is there any pictures of you MMA fighting or videos?
There used to be. I think they're gone now.
Was
There used to be one on my Facebook page, but I can't find it. It's the one that I lost. It used to be on there. I used to be able to watch it.
Is it just too far down now, or what happened to it? Or
I
did
have
they
no
maybe
clue.
like who uploaded it? Was it you or someone else?
Somebody else uploaded it, and then it was in my
Well, you were probably tagged in
videos
it.
of you or something.
Right. So you were probably tagged in it, and that person either deleted the video or deleted their account. Probably.
Sure.
Darn, that's too bad.
Yeah.
You should have saved it.
On my Facebook, there's pictures of me
Doing what?
in the cage. I don't think it's me fighting.
Could I find it if I scrolled way down?
If you go to my photos. Yep, I'm 30.
I hate the new search thing. It's awful. Tyler sells out, by the way, on Facebook. I want everyone to know that this guy's a sellout.
Yeah, really bad.
I'm just gonna do that for a while. Tyler now only posts
See
about.
that? There's short hair. There's the long hair I'm talking about.
So you're trying to do this?
No, not that long. That's too long.
So we're talking about. Tyler said on the stream, I think last time that
About that long. See?
Which one?
Just shoulder length.
That he's not gonna cut the mohawk again. He's not gonna get his mohawk cut. Which one am I clicking here?
Just looking at it. You don't have to click it. You just see how
Okay.
long my hair is.
That's like how long I was thinking when you said growing it back
shoulder
out.
length.
Anyway, he said he's not getting his mohawk again, and he's gonna grow his hair out. How long is that gonna take?
A while.
That's interesting that you want to grow your hair out again. I think because you said you disliked it much.
Because when it was this long is when I disliked it.
Okay,
See how long it was?
it was pretty long. It was really long.
It was absurdly long. I donated however much of it.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I had a buddy who did that. That's the only. He was just like, I don't feel like cutting my hair. I'll just grow it out till I can donate it, and that's what he did. Oop, we hit the bottom of your photos.
Maybe if you go to videos. Go down.
Clash Wrestling. Videos of Tyler.
No, that's 34 seconds.
I think
That's
this
not
is
gonna be
your-
anything.
Is it your fire thing? No.
Oh, I got challenged the ALS thing.
Did you ever do it? Didn't think so. That's
Right
not
there.
something I could see. This?
Yep. I don't know if you should show all those other people's faces.
I mean, we don't even know who they are. So
Good point.
it's okay if I show this?
Yeah.
This is Tyler doing MMA stuff. We'll get it bigger. I don't know who the other people are.
That's
This guy looks like he's straight out of NSYNC. So does that guy actually.
That's Billy.
This
the
on
guy
the
on
right?
the far right. The
Well,
inspiration.
he seems like this is completely judgmental off his view, off of me looking at this guy. I don't think he's very good.
No, he was.
He was good? Okay, good. I'm glad. I'm glad he proved me wrong with that. You thought he was 22?
Definitely not.
He's 30. I'm 24. I'm not even 22. He likes that song though by Taylor Swift, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would have thought so. Anyway,
But there's
Your hair's a
short
lot
hair,
shorter.
trimmed beard. That was my
trimmed
first
beard.
fight.
I've never even seen your beard that short. I've never seen this picture before.
Mm-hmm. That was my first fight. It was in Grand Rapids.
Hmm.
Not Grand Rapids, Battle Creek. Kellogg Arena. I beat the guy in like a minute 30. It was really awkward
Wow.
because I met his wife and kids before the fight.
You told me about that. He told me about that. He met his wife and kids, and you're like, hey, I'm gonna beat up your dad. Did you say that to his kid? You should have.
No.
You should have been like, hey, your dad's gonna get beat up really bad. All right. You got to get going. Anything else you'd like to say?
Nope.
Okay. I'll walk you out. So the plan is, what do you think?
Pleasure streaming with you. Like, we
Very
got to do a
awkward position.
sign off on the stream so that you end the show, and then the cameras go dark like it's a talk show, and then that's when we walk
Well,
out.
what I do is when I finish the stream, I mute. I do this. It goes straight. Like I finished. All right, guys, have a good night. And then I could watch the right. Watch over here. So I say have a good night, and then I go there.
Oh,
So it does that. That's what. And then my mic's
Polly.
obviously muted, and there's music playing. But what I'm gonna do? So the plan for the night, guys.
I'm your daddy now.